and knowledge of the inventory, a Realtor can help you find the home that's right for you, even in a tight market. Work with an agent who is a Realtor.
It is time. Friday Night Lights come alive under the West Texas sunset. Wylie Bulldog Football. Featuring the Wylie Pure Gold Band. Keeping you clued in on all the action. Andy Penny, Ryan Holmes, and field reporter Brian Hobbs. And your Wylie Bulldogs under the leadership of head coach Clay Martin. Live right now on 101.7 The Raider. This is Wylie Bulldog Football.
Well, I tell you what, it's only week number 2 of the District 2-5A season, but I tell you what, it is a playoff atmosphere. A Thursday night special, 2 hours north of the big country in Abilene Wylie High School. We are at Memorial Stadium in Wichita Falls, Joe Golding Field. Welcome in, folks. It's Wylie Bulldog Football, a Thursday night special. The Bulldogs 3-3, 1-0 in district play, taking on the Wichita Falls Ryder Raiders, 4-2 overall, also 1-0 in district play. The leader at the end of the night, the winner at the end of the night, has the early lead in the District 2-5A standings with just 3 games to go. Glad you're with us tonight as Wylie ISD, Wylie High School, and 101.7 The Raider and the Wylie Bulldog Sports Network, powered by Taylor Electric Cooperative. Glad to bring you Wylie Bulldog Football. I'm Andy Penny, your play-by-play voice tonight for what should be a fantastic contest between the Raiders of Ryder and the Bulldogs of Wylie. To be the best, you have to beat the best, and that's where the Bulldogs are tonight at 1-0 in district. They take on a team that has been traditionally great in District 2-5A Division II in the Ryder Raiders. As a matter of fact, the last 4 years, 2 appearances in the state semifinals, 2 additional appearances in the state quarterfinals. Not only the best in District 2, but one of the best in Region 1 tonight. It's a Wylie team that is trending in the right direction this year in their 5th year in Class 5A, and if you want to take the next step, it's a step like tonight. Can you get over the hump and beat a Ryder Raider team? We shall see. Kickoff is at the top of the hour. We'll get you ready between now and then. Always glad to be joined here in the booth. The penalty box is what we're calling it tonight in Memorial Stadium. It's a little tight. We're shoulder to shoulder, but having a great time here. Welcome into Wylie Bulldog Football, my good friend, Mr. Ryan Holmes. Hodge, welcome to Wichita Falls, my friend.
Hey, it's good to be back. It's been a long time. We had 2 years at Midwestern back when they were still Indians, and so it was good actually to be able to still find my way back to the stadium. And so it's a great night. The lights are on, band's playing, people are here, and you mentioned it earlier, Andy. We've got that non-district behind us. We've got 1 district win, and tonight is one of those signature, Thursday night football is a big deal. You start seeing prime, when Amazon wants to get in on Thursday night football, Thursday night football is a big deal. And tonight is one of those games where it is still looking for that signature win, that signature 5A win. And that, I think that's what tonight is all about. And I'll talk about some of my keys of the game a little bit later on, but just looking forward to tonight. We on the ride up here, when there's a lot going on, when you don't, we encourage people to turn on the Raider in the 325 and definitely right now. But when we can talk all the way up here just about what we're excited about this game specifically, it's a lot of fun. And I just want to encourage people, hey, we're live and all the things. And so tell us where you're watching from throughout the game on Twitter. Go to the Hodgepack Twitter. We've got a tweet out there that Wylie Football, Bulldogs, and also Wylie Athletics. Tell us where you're watching from tonight. But I am excited about this. Is kind of one of our first 2, Andy. We've had some other fun games and things to be a part of, but tonight is kind of our first big game as well.
Yeah, no doubt about that. Let's talk about how the 2 teams got here. Again, Wylie comes in at 3-3 overall. Got through the non-district portion of the schedule in an exciting 5-game run for the Bulldogs. They finished 2-3, but they were in every game. They start district play last week with an impressive victory, 38-14 versus Plainview. Came out of the chutes a little slow, out of the blocks a little bit slow, but turned a 17-14 game at halftime into a 21-0 second half shutout of the Bulldogs of Plainview, and ended up winning that game 38-14.
Well, and that 38-14, you and and I talked about it at halftime when it was 17-14. It felt like we were a little behind, and I think a lot of that, you come off of bye week, you come off the game that you had against Central, you have a bye week, first district game, and probably one of those, and again, I'll talk about it, my keys of the game, is you've got to be sure every night matters. And I think maybe we kind of started off a little sluggish, first cool night of Friday night football, but halftime happened. You mentioned it a little bit at the Clay Martin show, and Ryan talking about it with the news, that things kind of changed after halftime and looked a much better offensively. And then more importantly tonight, Andy, I think what was good about last week was defensively, which really good in the second half and really kind of slowing down the Plainview Bulldogs.
It's a Bulldog defense, a Wylie Bulldog defense last week that had 13 and a half tackles for loss, and again another shutout in the second half of Plainview in the 38-14 victory. They are 1-0 in district and a chance to get to 2-0. The team that they play tonight also 1-0 in district. These are the only two teams in District 2-5A playing this week that are both 1-0, so a chance to get on top of the district standings. One of these two teams will be atop the district standings at 2-0. How did Ryder get here? They're 4-2 overall on the year, 3-2 in their non-district portion. Their two losses, Lubbock, Cooper, and Stephenville. We've heard those names before, right? All four of those games, one-score games, as Wylie lost to Lubbock, Cooper, and Stephenville by 1 scores. Ryder also the same if you look at comparison data. What did Ryder do last week to get to 1-0? They beat Abilene Cooper here at home 51-21. The trademark, the recipe for Ryder has not changed. Explosive plays, athletic ability, make big plays, and that's what they did last week against Abilene Cooper. They turned a tight game into 41-7 by halftime. They scored 4 touchdowns in about a 6-minute stretch to blow that thing out and beat Abilene Cooper 51-21.
Well, and again, I think one of the things last week, both teams getting to play at home, but I look at our 2 wins and being 2-1. It's important that we've shown that we've been able to play away from the Hugh Sanford Stadium, able to play on the road, handle a bus ride, get to a stadium, and get ready to play football. And I think that's one of the things that will be beneficial tonight for the Wylie Bulldogs is having those road victories, knowing ride the bus, get off, take care of business, and hopefully that's what we do tonight to get that signature win and go to 2-0 in district.
As you talked about, the Bulldogs 2-1. Away from home, wins at Brownwood as well as win at Lubbock Monterey. They lost at San Angelo Central on the last play of the game. They're also 1-0 on Thursday night. A win versus Lubbock Monterey on September the 1st by a score of 30-0. The captains have made their way out to the 50-yard line. Your Wylie Bulldog captains, KJ Long, Reese Borho, Ryan Price, Caden Clay, and Harrison Heighton. Your captains for the Ryder Raiders, Caden Jones, Tobias Oliver, Jack Pitts, and Luke Gams. The Bulldogs in the road white uniforms tonight. The all white with a little purple trim down the pants and the shoulders of the shoulder pads as well, and the purple numerals on the front and back of the jerseys, the purple helmets, and the gold Bulldog on the side. Ryder will play in the home black jerseys tonight, gold letters and white trim with white pants as well, black trim on the pants. As the toss has taken place, Ryder has won the toss, and they will defer to the second half. So, Hodge, I think we're going to see KJ Long and the Wylie offense on the field. Hey, you don't win the toss, but you get the ball first, and that could be huge tonight. Can Wylie jump out on top and play with the lead tonight?
Well, and offensively, and we've talked about it, how, KJ and Landry and the three-headed running back monster and Malachi Landry and Juju and how they're doing a really good job, and the camaraderie that KJ has had with his offensive weapons in the passing game and the big fellas up front. So let's get this first good drive, get a little, I keep using the word over in the 3 losses and really all 5 games of continuing to grow some confidence. And if we can do that early, secure the kickoff return, make a push with it, see what happens, and then just get a little momentum going early on, I think could be big.
And it is a beautiful Thursday night for football here in Wichita Falls. You talk, obviously, it is mid-October, as we are here in the great state of Texas, and a beautiful night. It's 76 degrees. Clear skies. It'll drop down probably into the high 60s by the end of the night. Just an absolute perfect night of football. The Bulldogs have made their way out of the tunnel on the south side, and they are running from south end to north end. get their jog in. And here comes the hometown Ryder Raiders as well. Both teams 1-0 in district play. The winner, the early district lead, 2 games in with just 3 games to go. Ryder has already had Abilene Cooper in the rearview mirror. They look at Wylie as their toughest competition. That's no offense to the rest of the district in Plainview, Paladuro, and Lubbock High. But when you look at Ryder, they're like, we've got Cooper already taken care of. We can take care of Wylie. We win the district championship. Wylie, the path may be a little bit tougher, but in order to win a district championship, Clay Martin has said it, every week is a district championship game, and tonight is the biggest of those opportunities to win the district championship.
Well, and Andy, I think you say every night's a district championship. I think every night is still that opportunity for the 5A Wylie Bulldogs to continue to move forward in establishing the program that it was at the 3A and the 4A level, and establish that confidence and that understanding. Hey, Wylie's here. They're going to compete with you. They're going to get after you every time. And so that's what's huge about tonight. And you're exactly right. Every night is another. Kind of like when you started measuring how tall you were at your mama's kitchen. Each time, let's see how much taller we get. And tonight's an opportunity for us to grow a few inches.
The Raiders averaging 37.2 points per game. The Bulldogs leading the district at 39.3 points per game. You're going to see some fireworks. You're going to see the scoreboard turn over on the home and visitor side on the score. You're going to see a lot of points tonight. This one will be entertaining and fun, and the Bulldogs hope they can get just a few more points than those Ryder Raiders. We pause here in the press box. We send it to the public address and down to the field, as we always like to pause a moment of silence, and want to send out our respects to all of those, and also want to pay great tribute to our great United States of America, the playing of our national anthem, led tonight by the Ryder High School Band.
The color guard tonight is being led onto the field by Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Caden Blevins.
Stars and Stripes, our national anthem. We say a special thank you to all of those who protect our freedom both at home and abroad. We appreciate your service for the great United States of America. Bulldog football powered by Taylor Electric Cooperative. We say special thanks to all of our sponsors, including our title sponsor, Taylor Electric Cooperative, Lawrence Hall Chevrolet, Intune Music and Sound, Pest Patrol, Big Country Tire, Borland Sobin and Partners Dentistry, First Financial Bank, Hendrick Clinic, Bone and Joint, The Shed Market, Planet Fitness, Animal Health and Medical Center, Abilene Glass and Mirror, and Abilene Sports Connection, all the great sponsors of Wylie Bulldog football. It is game number 7, district game number 2. The winner, the early lead in District 2-5A. Hodge, I come to you. Keys to victory tonight for the Wylie Bulldogs.
Keys to victory: avoid big plays, avoid the big explosive plays. Don't let anybody get behind you secondary-wise and really anything. Don't avoid the big plays. Number 2, take care of the football. Don't give Ryder another opportunity. Find a way to get some balance on offense and create our own big plays. We have people that can do that as well. Find ways to create big plays. And this is finally my last one. You can't look ahead. You can't look back. You got to stare right now in the face and know that you're good enough to be on this field. And if you do that and have that little bit of confidence, don't look back, don't look ahead. Look right now straight in the face and have confidence that you can beat a team like Ryder. Those are the keys to victory tonight.
It's the top 2 offenses in District 2-5A, both in points and yardage. You'll see the district's leader in passing in KJ Long, the district's leading rusher in Landry Carlton, the district's leading receiver in Harrison Heighton, all on the field for the Bulldogs tonight. And they will get the football first. The Bulldogs will move south to north. The Raiders will kick from the north 40-yard line going to the south. Kenji Johnson has it teed up for the Raiders. It's Landry Carlton, Kenny Scott back deep. They stand at the 10-yard line. Ryder likes to pooch kickoffs, short, high kickoffs to see if they can get a muffed catch and a fumble recovery as Johnson will approach the football. This one he'll squib. It'll be covered up right outside the 25-yard line by Hunter Hood. And here comes the Wylie offense. KJ Long and company, the senior signal caller. He wears number 7, 5'8", 155-pound senior. KJ on the year. 53 rushing attempts for 400 yards and 3 touchdowns through the air. He's 103 of 148 for 1,642 yards, 17 touchdowns, just 4 interceptions. Bulldogs have it. 1st and 10. They'll put it on the 27-yard line to start their opening drive here tonight. Ball will be on the right hash for KJ and company. Will set the starting offense as the game continues. KJ take the snap. He'll hand it off Landry Carlton, who's out across the 30 already. The senior, his first carry, the 5'6", 160-pound senior will pick up 5 on first down. And the Bulldogs going to the ground to get things started. 2nd down and 5.
Good job. Great start. 5-yard run. Getting a little hole to run through. Landry picking up 5. Now you got trips over here bunched up.
Bunch trips on the left side of the formation. 2nd and 5 from the 32. KJ put it in the belly of Landry again. He'll push to about the 34. Shorter gain this time. So we'll set the offense for you again. It's Landry Carlton, the senior, at the running back spot. Seth Strange is your H-back or tight end. We'll set the receiving core in the offensive line after 3rd down 3. Ball on the 34, still on the right hash. KJ, a longer snap count. Now he'll look over to the sideline to his offensive coordinator, Chris Kincaid, and get the new play. 3rd and 3 from the 34. KJ, a straight drop. Looks to his right, now scrambles, has pressure from behind. He didn't see it, and he's sacked from the blind side. The sack on the play from behind, that's by number 24. That's Grayson Butler. KJ, a loss of 2. The Bulldogs will play conservative here in the early going, and they'll punt the football away on 4th down and 6.
Yeah, KJ rolled out, set up, looking downfield, and just literally, fortunately, one good thing that he did a good job of, even though the hit came, held onto the football, and at least gave us an opportunity to punt it away.
Brady Clark is in punt formation. Looks like Tyrone Morgan back deep for the Raiders, stands at the 35-yard line. Here's the snap. It's a good one, knee high, but Brady's got it. It's a low kick, but a good one to the near sideline. No chance for a return. It will take a Wylie bounce, too, and come to rest inside the 30 and finally down at the 28. So the Raider defense holds Wylie on the first drive. Now the Raider offense will come out on the field, led by the 6', 208-pound senior Jack Pitts. He wears number 7 as well. Pitts, not a great thrower, 71 of 146, just 48% completion percentage, but 1,225 yards, 14 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, and again, the Raiders are an explosive play type of offense. They'll start on their own 28, 1st down and 10. They'll start on the right hash, tight end to the right, strong right formation. Pitts take the snap, play action, get it out of his hands in a hurry, and it's dropped. Pass is incomplete on the near side, intended for Xavier Banks, right through the hands. So quickly 2nd down and 10.
Kenny Scott doing a great job reading his keys and breaking on the ball. If the pass would have been completed, Kenny was right there ready to make a play.
So quickly 2nd down and 10 on the 28. Pitts with one back in the backfield. That's Jordan Gibbs. He wears number 0, 5'9", 188-pound senior. They'll hand it off. Gibbs off the left side. He's met right at the line of scrimmage with no gain. Ryan Price, the defensive end. Colin Bruning out of the linebacking core. Stop Pitts for a loss of 1 actually on the play. The Wylie defense has come to play here early. It's 3rd down 11.
Substitution, bringing in an extra defensive back here. Again, 3rd and long. These are where we got to make stops.
It's in the shotgun. He's got 3 receivers. Twins to the near side. Lone receiver on the top side. The wide side of the formation. 3rd down and a long 10. Pitts, center of the field, steps up in the pocket. Now he's going to tuck it and run. He gets across the 30, takes a big hit. It's Ryan Blake who puts him down. It's a gain of 6, but the Raiders needed 10. The two teams have come to play some defense here. The top 2 offensive teams have come to play some defense, and it's 2 3-and-out series, and now the Raiders will punt the football.
Great job. One of these, you be careful. We've seen some fake punts. You just want to make sure you keep everything. Make sure the punt gets away. Don't do anything crazy. No running into. Just let them get the punt off and secure it.
Caden Jones in punt formation. Braden Regala back for the Bulldogs. It's a high snap, but Jones will get it off. Regala will chase far side. He'll catch it at the 32. He's to the outside numbers. 45, 50 up the sideline. 45, 40. He's run out of bounds at about the 35-yard line. Great return for Braden Regala. He has the Bulldogs setting up shop in Raider territory, pushed out and still looking for the official spot. Looks like the 36 in Raider territory, and that's where the Bulldogs will start their second drive. 8:41 left in our opening quarter. We're still scoreless, but a great chance here with a short field. Wylie 1st and 10.
Great job by the special teams right there, making sure you don't get any kind of crazy block in the back. Great return. Sets up great field position for the Bulldogs.
Bunch tripped receivers on the right side of the formation, the short side of the field. KJ put the ball in the gut of Landry Carlton. He's knocked off his feet after about a 1-yard gain. 2nd down and 9 coming up. Tackle that time made by Ben Carr. Let's set the rest of the Wylie offense for you. Your receiving core tonight: Harrison Heighton, Hunter Hood, Braden Regala. And we'll set the offensive line after 2nd down and 9. Ball on the Raider 35. Center of the field, Malachi Daniels now in the backfield, offset to KJ's left. Hand off to Malachi this time. Sidesteps the first defender. Back to the middle, into the linebacking cords inside the 30. Shy of a 1st down, but it's 6 for Malachi, his first carry. 3rd down and manageable here, 3rd down and 3.
3rd down and 3, and it gives you the opportunity to open up that playbook, play action. But we want to make sure, big fellas, if we want to throw the football, we got to be sure we have time to throw the football.
3rd and 3 on the Raider 29. Tight end to the left here, strong left formation. KJ take the snap, hand off Malachi again. He's met right at the line of scrimmage. No gain, looks like he lost one. Decision time here for Clay Martin and the Wylie Bulldogs. 4th down and 4 at the 30. We did see Brady Clark make from 45 in pregame, but I think this is all systems go here, 4th down and 4.
Yeah, American flag standing still, no wind to deal with. Opportunity, we've seen KJ quick kick, but give him the option, roll out and see what happens.
4th and 4 on the Ryder 30. First big play of the night tonight. KJ in the shotgun. Call for the snap, straight drop. Scrambles to his right, still looking, stops, throws, center of the field, has Regala, who breaks the tackle. 10, 5, it's a Wylie Bulldog touchdown. KJ Long to Braden Regala, 30 yards on the pass and catch. Bulldogs strike first. It's 6-0 with an extra point to come. Braden started left side of the formation, runs a crossing route at about 15 yards, beats the defender to the spot of the pass, makes the catch, eludes one tackle, and he's into the end zone. Here's Brady Clark for the extra point. The snap is back. The hold is down. Brady's PAT is drilled. Dead solid, perfect. Bulldogs play with the lead. 7:02 remaining first quarter. Our score, Wylie 7, Ryder 0. Take the timeout. This is Bulldog football powered by Taylor Electric Cooperative on the Wylie Bulldog Sports Network. 101.7 The Raider.
At Taylor Electric Cooperative, we are more than just the services we provide. For generations, we have been the link that has connected members to our local community. From those who remember when the lights were first turned on to those who rely daily on our high-speed fiber internet, we are here to make certain that those connections never dim. Because we understand that the most important connection we will ever make is the one we make together. At Taylor Electric, we have provided generations with services for living and connections for life.
and Soden Partners, we're in our third decade of providing high-quality, affordable dental care in Abilene and the Big Country. Our family-friendly clinic offers comprehensive dental care for adults and children. Anything from hygiene and preventative care to cosmetic dentistry and dental implants. And don't worry, we do emergency services too. Our team of professionals understands the latest dental techniques and technology and welcome your questions as we develop the perfect treatment plan for you. And best of all, we offer same-day appointments if you're in pain. So schedule your appointment today, and we'll see you soon.
KJ Long to Braden Regala. Braden's touchdown receiving number 5 on the year. And now for Braden, I love this stat. Braden on the year now with 8 touchdowns, 7 of the 8 are 25-plus yards. Liam Cisneros to do the kicking tonight for the Bulldogs. He has it teed up at the 40-yard line. Here's the kick. It's a high, short kick taken at the 35. A fair catch called for on the far side by Joshua Carl. And the Bulldog defense coming back out. Wylie 7, Raiders 0. Great pass and catch, especially on 4th down.
Yeah, it was a great job. I like the call, obviously going for it. You don't want to put yourself in a position to try to kick a long field goal. You could punt them and put them in there, but based on how we just kicked off, we were okay with something not happening there. Great job by the offensive line, giving KJ enough time to roll out, and Regala not giving up on his route, threaded the needle, caught it, and now it's 6.
Here come the Raiders, 1st and 10. They'll start on the 35, a tight formation, tight end to the left, lead blocker to the right. Handoff, breaking a tackle into the secondary, out across the 45 to the 50. That's Jordan Gibbs. Gibbs with 14 on the carry. He's brought down in the secondary. Gibbs comes in, the leading rusher for the Raiders, 554 yards and 5 touchdowns. He's got 14 on his second carry tonight. The Raiders have their first down. 1st and 10 on the 49. Pitts in the shotgun. Gibbs dots the I back behind him. Now we'll go offset to his right. 3 receiver set. Take the snap here. Hand it off again up the middle into Wylie territory for the first time goes Gibbs. Ryan Price the tackle after a 5-yard gain. 2nd down and 5. Let's set the defense for you. Defensive end, you've already heard his name, Ryan Price. Kendrick Vanderbilt, the other defensive end. Your defensive tackles, Wyatt Edmonston and Ryan Blake. Your linebackers tonight, Colin Bruning as well as Landon Knoll. We'll set the secondary after 2nd down and 5 here. Pitts, play action, looks his right, pressure from behind. Now it's tuck it and run. Reverses field back to the left. Penalty flag comes out. And Reese Borho will run him out of bounds at the 35. This penalty in the area of holding on the Raiders. Our first pest patrol penalty flag tonight. We'll check it in the center of the field. It's a 12-yard gain for Pitts, but I think it's coming off the stat sheet.
Yeah, Ryan Price did a really good job coming off the edge, had a chance, and just kind of got overran a little bit and then allowed Pitts to take off and run. And again, the holding call's big, and so take advantage of this. Take advantage of a bobbled. We got postseason baseball. Take advantage of a bobbled play, and let's keep rolling.
Pest Patrol penalty flag. As a family-owned and operated business, the number one focus is providing customers with the best pest control services available. That's Pest Patrol. It's a spot penalty from the 45, so it'll go back to the Ryder 45. It's 2nd down 14 from there. As Pitts in the shotgun. Back offset to his left. He throws it. It's knocked out of his hands, deflected. Pitts picks it up, tries to get what he can, and he'll get absolutely nothing. Boy, what a crazy play. It can't go as a pass because it has to go as a run. Pitts wanted to throw it out in the flat, and I think Jordan Gibbs, in pass protection, knocked it out of his hands. Pitts able to get on it, but it's no gain. It's 3rd down and 14.
And again, Andy, here's another 3rd and long. Possibly, Coach Mendel's saying, hey, we're going to get a little bit or all of it. So be smart right here. Follow your keys. Put a little pressure, and let's make them make a tough decision on 4th down.
Your secondary tonight for the Bulldogs, Hayden Wright, your strong safety. Reese Borho, free safety. Josh Patterson, your nickel. Kenny Scott, Colson Cooper, your corners. 3rd and 14, passing situation. Pitts, throw the out pattern. On the far side, it's caught. Well shy of a 1st down. It's the first catch of the night for Baylor Wilson. 9 on the pass and catch. It's 4th down and 5, and I think the Raiders might go for it here. 4th and 5 on the 46.
Yeah, 4th and 5 here. It makes sense to go for it if you're Ryder. Again, doesn't hurt you if you don't get it. I don't see a quick kick, so you got an opportunity to make a big stop here, Wylie Bulldog.
4th and 5 on the Bulldog 46. Ball's on the left hash. A 4-receiver set. Pitts in the shotgun. Take the snap, straight drop, four-man pressure off the edge. He's hit. All right, as he throws it, it's deflected, and I believe it's intercepted. It's intercepted by Hayden Wright. It's Hayden's third interception of the season, and the Bulldogs have held again. They'll get the football back. 5:02 left in our first quarter of play. 7-0 Bulldogs on the scoreboard, and they've got it 1st and 10 on their own 27-yard line.
Yeah, great job, INT. A lot of pressure. A lot of that throw came from the hit in the backfield. Deflected. Bingo is what we would normally say if you're doing that bingo drill. Great catch. Now, it's okay. Could have knocked it down and gained a little 15 yards, but the biggest deal, you've got the football 1st and 10, and let's see what Coach Kincaid dials up.
Turnover on downs. The Bulldogs have it back. 1st and 10. Trips to the right here for KJ and company. Take the snap. Hand off. Carlton off left guard. He'll get out across the 30. About a 3-yard gain for Landry on his 3rd carry tonight. Let's set the Wylie offensive line. Have not done that yet. Sutton Peck's your center. 6'3", 300-pound sophomore at the center position. Your left guard, Caden Clay. Your right guard, Jace Robinson. Left tackle, Brock Stevenson. Your right tackle is Cameron Van. A lot on their shoulders tonight to move the offensive line in the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd down and 7. KJ's asking the official to, I believe, to either reset the play clock or move the football. I'm not sure what it was there.
Well, Andy, they put the ball down over there by Joe Golding,
outside the hash.
Related to former ACU basketball coach. And KJ said, we need this on a hash.
2nd down, 7, balls at the 30. KJ take the snap, handoff Carlton again, sidesteps the defender. Flag comes out here. This in the area of holding on the Bulldogs. KJ's able to, Landry's able to get 3, but penalty flag from behind the line of scrimmage, which is typically offensive holding. Caden Clay is pleading his case with the white hat official. I'm not sure he's going to win the cause. Wait, and there is the call, holding here on the Bulldogs. That'll be a 10-yard penalty, so the Bulldogs for the first time tonight will play behind the chains after their first yellow on the green. Pest Patrol penalty flag. 4:17 left for opening quarter. Bulldogs 7, Raiders 0. 30-yard KJ Long to Braden Regala touchdown pass. It's 2nd down, 17. Ball sits on the 20. KJ straight drop. Looks center of the field. Throw it. Crossing route. Regala trying to get out to the outside, and he does, to the sideline. He's outside the 30. Knocked out of bounds at the 34. Man, I tell you what, Braden catches that right at the line of scrimmage and turns no gain into 14, and now it's 3rd down and manageable.
Yeah, great job. Really making up a lot of yards there. Great job on running across the field. Little crossing pattern. KJ finds him and scatters out and ends up getting a very manageable, more importantly, optional play calling down for 3rd down.
3rd down, 3. Ball on the 34. The Bulldogs need the 37. It's on the right hash, trips to the left. KJ, straight drop, center of the field, post pattern, caught Hunter Hood. A flag comes out. Hunter's across the 45 to the 47. Enough for a first, but a flag is out. And the Raider defenders are saying this is holding again. Luke Gams, the linebacker, saying, yeah, I was held, and I believe the officials agree with him. So negate the 13-yard pass and catch and a 1st down, and the Bulldogs will go in reverse again and have to try to convert another 3rd down here. 3rd down and, again, more than 10. 3rd down in double digits. 3rd down at 13.
And, again, that 3rd down optional play calling shrinkens a little bit when you go to 3rd and really long. Still very manageable. We were able to throw the football. Big thing is find a way to get most of that back and, again, give you options on 4th down.
3rd down and 13. Ball at the 24. KJ, another straight drop, center of the field, throws a screen pass. It's Carlton out in the right flat with blockers out in front. He's across the 30 to about the 35, shy of a 1st down. Good play call for 11 there, but the Bulldogs needed 13. It's decision time. Boy, for me on the minus side of the field, I'm trusting my defense, but right now it's 4th down and 2, and the offense still out there.
Staying on the field, hold your water, maybe try a hard count if you can get somebody to jump. We've seen a lot of free plays go our way, Andy.
4th and 2 at the 35. KJ, look over to the sideline. We've seen KJ quick kick out of this, and he will retreat 2 steps. On 4th and 2, now a whistle and a timeout. The two teams kind of playing chess as KJ retreated 2 steps. We've seen him quick kick punt out of that formation. As soon as he did that, the free safety for Ryder, Caden Jones, dropped back into recovery formation, receiving formation. And when KJ saw that, he said, hey, coach, the free safety's 25 yards down the field. Bulldogs said, hey, let's go ahead and take a timeout. Let's think this through. 3:06 left first quarter. Wylie a 7-0 lead. This thing is not disappointed 9 minutes in.
No, not at all. And I like the option because here's the deal. You could still go with the quick kick. KJ just needs to know, because here's the reason why you don't want that. Your punt return you probably get some of those linemen off, and so you're going to do the substitution. If you stay there and make them keep themselves honest, you just find a way, you kick it to a band member out there and find a spot and just make sure that that Caden Jones doesn't get the ball. And so now we've got regular punt team back in.
Yep, Brady Clark is in, so regular punt. And I think this is smart early in the game. Play some field position. Your defense so far, 2 defensive possessions, and they forced a turnover on an interception as well as a punt. So trust your defense here early in the game. Brady Clark again in punt formation.
And big deal up front. Make sure you take care of your responsibility. Let Brady get a good, clean punt off.
It's a good snap. Waist high. Brady's got it. Gets it off. Fair catch called for at the 32-yard line and made. And that's where the Raiders will start their 3rd offensive possession. We've got exactly 3 minutes left in our first quarter of play. It's Wylie 7 and Ryder 0. Hey, special thanks to a few of our sponsors here. First Financial Bank. Our success comes from the lifelong relationships we've built with people just like you. Recognized as one of the nation's top performing banks. That's First Financial Bank. Also, Hendrick Clinic Bone and Joint, specializing in orthopedics, sports medicine, and pain management to help you succeed through your seasons. That's Hendrick Clinic Bone and Joint. 1st and 10 Raiders. They'll start on the 32 this time. As Pitts and company will take the snap and whistle, and I believe we have a false start here on the Raiders. And if we do, the Ryder will play from behind the sticks again. We saw that on the last drive. They had 2 holding penalties. One holding penalty that got them behind the chains, and the Bulldog defense was able to stop, and now it's 1st down and 15.
1st down and 15. This penalty being on 1st down hopefully it still hurts them the way it did the one earlier on 3rd down that made it a really long 3rd down. And so here we go, 1st down.
1st and 15. Handoff coming to the right side is Gibbs. Gibbs has the penalty yardage back and then a few. Gang tackled as he'll push to the 35. It is an 8-yard gain for Gibbs. Ryder playing without their leading rusher, Anquan Willis. Willis has been offered scholarship to Texas Tech. That tells you what the Raiders are missing offensively. 2nd down and 7. Ball again on the 35 and on the right hash. 3 receiver set. Twins to the wide side of the field, the left side of the formation. Lone receiver on the near side. Gibbs behind Pitts. Take the snap. Handoff Gibbs again off right guard. He's met at the line, but momentum will push him forward. Ryan Blake, Reese Borho, the tackle. 5-yard gain. With the penalty, though, to start the drive, it's 3rd down and short. 3rd down about 2 here for the Raiders. They want to go quick here. 3rd and 2 from the 40. They need the 42. Pitts take the snap. Handoff Gibbs. Pushing forward. Has enough for a 1st down. He'll get 4. Gang tackled again, but another 4-yard gain, and the Raiders have a new set of downs.
Defensively, we're doing a pretty good job getting there, just getting there a hair late, but able to get there and trying to make sure the yardage is minimal. And so we'll see if we can continue to get some penetration and maybe get those. Once Gibbs hits the hole sooner, we can maybe stop him and push him back a little bit.
1:35 left first quarter. Wylie the 7-0 lead. 1st and 10 Raiders. Pitts, handoff Gibbs again. Right guard with a seam. He's into the linebacking core. Hasn't close for another 1st down. Colin Bruning, the linebacker, the tackle. 9 more, though, for Gibbs. The Raiders have found something they like in the running game, as every play on this drive has been courtesy of the ground. 2nd down and 1 in Wylie territory now at the 47.
And when you start seeing a lot of run like that, you just got to make sure you stay with it. Again, follow your keys so that you don't play action and get one behind you.
2nd down 1 at the 47. Pitts now straight drop. Looks to the center of the field. First time he'll air it out. Post pattern deep down the field. Well overthrown and incomplete. Caden Jones, the intended receiver. Good coverage. Kenny Scott back there. I guess for Ryder, when it's 2nd down and 1, you can take the shot. If it doesn't work, you still have 3rd down and 1, and that's what they have, 3rd down and 1 at the 47.
Oh, for sure. Again, it opens up a lot of options when you go to 2nd down, and anytime 2nd down or 3rd down and short.
Getting the ball on the right hash, 3rd down and 1. Motion across the formation, the strength of the formation now the right side. Pitts, call for the snap, handoff Gibbs, right guard, has a 1st down. And down inside the 45. It's Bruning, the linebacker, again. Colin will make a lot of plays tonight on dive plays. He wraps him up, but it is a 5-yard gain on 3rd down and 1. 1st and 10 Raiders. They're at the Wylie 42.
Yeah, a little trap looked like had the left guard come and pull and kick out and open up an opportunity in the lane for Gibbs.
Strong right formation this time at the tight end. 3 receivers set. Pitts surveys the field, calls for the snap, handoff Gibbs again. Reverses field back to the right. He's down inside the 35. Borjo out of the secondary makes the tackle. 8 more, though, for Gibbs. Gibbs already with 9 carries here in the first quarter, 9 for 58. And again, 2nd down and 2 here. Raiders do not have to run another play here in the quarter if they don't want to. 10 seconds and counting. They will come up to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down and 2, ball's at the 34. Pitts, call for the snap, handoff, stretch play. Gibbs, who reverses field, back to the center of the field, inside the 30 to the 26. 8 more for Gibbs, and that's how the first quarter comes to an end. Entertaining first 12 minutes. At the end of our first quarter, it's Wylie 7, Ryder 0. We'll take the timeout. This is Bulldog Football powered by Taylor Electric Cooperative. We're on the Wylie Bulldog Sports Network, 101.7 The Raider.
Doctors and nurses are the foundation of healthcare, but it takes people from all different backgrounds, experiences, and education with unique talents and skills to fulfill our mission of providing high-quality healthcare, emphasizing excellence and compassion consistent with the healing ministry of Jesus Christ. Join our team of educators, nurses, accountants, pharmacists, environmental service techs, transporters, and more. Be part of something that matters. Be part of the mission. Apply today at hendrickhealth.org/careers.
Start of the second quarter. It is Wylie 7, Ryder 0. Andy Penny alongside Ryan Holmes. Glad you're with us tonight for Wylie Bulldog Football. Hodge, I don't know if we expected to see defense, but been a good ball game thus far, 7-0.
Well, I think we have. I think we've been seeing Coach Hill and his guys doing a really good job, and really both sides doing a very good job here in the defensive battle.
Raiders, their deepest penetration thus far to start the second quarter, and Gibbs down inside the 15, inside the 10. It's been the Jordan Gibbs show here on the Raiders' third drive of the night, and he picks up his longest gain of the night, an 18-yard rush. It's 1st and goal Raiders at the Wylie 8-yard line.
Yeah, Gibbs really doing a good job there, creating a offensive line, creating a big hole for him to go through, and now we have an opportunity to get a big stop here defensively.
2 tight ends in for this set for Pitts and company. Gibbs behind Pitts, and now a whistle and a timeout by the Bulldogs. And Coach Clay Martin talking to the white hat official, and I'm not sure what the conversation is here, but nonetheless, Wylie goes ahead and calls the timeout. I think this might have been a personnel change type of thing. I think Ryder might have made some personnel changes, but maybe not giving Wylie the ability to make the same defensive personnel changes. Nonetheless, the Bulldogs go ahead and call the timeout. 11:33 left in our second quarter, and man, it's been a great game. It's what we expected. Maybe I expected a few more offensive numbers, but they'll probably come. We still have 3 quarters to go. More importantly, Wylie a 7-0 lead.
Well, I think the big thing is it's, again, 7-0 lead, and Wylie having some confidence moving the football a little bit. But the other thing is just knowing this is the kind of game you're going to see. You know, you've got 2 great teams that are playing really well right now, and you're going to have to find a way to get some stops. Wylie got the one with the interception, and so that was able to do some good things with it. So we'll see what we do here. Again, opportunity. I agree with you. Coach Martin was talking to the umpire, which normally is the one that gets in front of the ball to make sure nothing's snapped. And so he's still trying to get some explanation of why maybe there wasn't an opportunity for substitutions to take place.
Well, that's a lengthy conversation with the white hat official still going on as the timeout comes to an end. 11:33 left, second quarter of play. Wylie 7, Ryder 0. Raiders, though, a first and goal. They've got it at the Wylie 8-yard line. Pitts and company, again, a two tight end set. Gibbs behind Pitts. He dots the I in the formation. Take the snap, hand off Gibbs off left guard. Met in the hole. Pushes forward for maybe one, maybe two, and that's it. I believe it was Landon Knoll, the linebacker, with the first contact. Ethan Hoffman also in part of the stop. It is a gain of 2. It's second down and goal from the 6-yard line. 12 carries already tonight for Gibbs for 86 yards. Ryder just went over 100 in total offense. The Bulldogs had 68 in quarter number 1. Second down goal, ball's at the 6. Direct snap this time. Gibbs and the Wildcats sweeping to the right side of the field, and he is into the end zone. It's a Raider touchdown. And the workhorse of the drive, Jordan Gibbs, give him a lot of credit. He's in from 6 yards out. It's Wylie 7, Ryder 6 with an extra point to follow. It's Gibbs' 6th touchdown of the year, the leading rusher for the Raiders, and the leading touchdown maker as well for the Raiders, now with touchdown number 6 on the season. Kenji Johnson is in for the extra point. Try to tie our game up here. The snap is back. The hold is down. Johnson's extra point is up. And it is good. We've got 10:56 left before the half. Our score, Wylie 7, Ryder 7. We'll take the timeout. This is Wylie Bulldog Football, powered by Taylor Electric Cooperative on the Wylie Bulldog Sports Network. 1017, The Raider.
It's game time. No matter what challenge comes your way, Abilene Teachers Federal Credit Union is here to help you make a winning play. We'll coach you through even the toughest calls to help you keep the ball moving forward. That's right. Live in Taylor or Callahan counties. It's time to huddle up. Join the team today. Become a member at Abilene Teachers Federal Credit Union. Federally insured by NCUA.
At Wylie ISD, our career and technical education courses are designed to provide academic challenges for students. To us, it is vital for our students to earn important certifications that are recognized by industry and not only promote college readiness to further their education, but springboard students in preparation for a career in current and emerging professions. Wylie ISD, inspiring the next generation of innovators.
7-7 our score. The Raiders, the touchdown drive. We'll recap the Big Country Tire scoring drive after the Kenji Johnson kickoff. He approaches the football. It's a pooch kick, center of the field again. Hunter Hood catches it on the run at the 20-yard line. He's to the near side, and he's out across the 25 to about the 28. Tackled in the open field. Nice open tackle by Cade Foster. And the Bulldogs will come back out. 10:51 left before the half. 7-7 on the scoreboard. Big Country Tire scoring drive for the Raiders. 11 plays, 68 yards, 4:04 off of the clock. So here comes Wylie, 68 yards of offense in that first quarter, and they've got it 1st and 10 on the 28.
You know, and I want to go back real quick. I know I tell you what, I'll save it for a little bit later.
So 1st and 10 to start the new drive. KJ, 4 receiver set, take the snap, steps up in the pocket. He's going to scramble and get down after a short gain, maybe about a 2-yard gain. That's been the scouting report on KJ. He's been so good in scramble ability, and I think teams are now starting to key on that a little bit. He does get 2 there, 2nd down and 8.
He did a really good job because one of the linebackers shot through almost untouched. I thought it might have been a screen, and he was able to get at least a couple of yards.
Again, a 4 receiver set here. Malachi Daniels in the backfield. Play action. KJ steps up in the pocket. Wants to air it out deep. He's got Regala, who makes a catch down inside the 30 on the fingertips, and he pulls it in 43. Give him 44 at the 26-yard line. It's first down at 10.
Great job by Regala to not stop running. If he would have settled it all, paused at any part of that route, it would have been overthrown. And then taking it to the ground and securing the catch, fantastic job.
Take it back, give him 43. They set it on the 27. Now handoff Daniels going left. He's hitting the backfield. He's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage, maybe a loss of 1.
Starting to see a little penetration from the Ryder defensive line, getting into the backfield a little bit earlier than we'd really like to see. So hopefully we can find a way to gear up and kind of start securing the line of scrimmage.
Second 11 at the 28. KJ roll the pocket to the right, step up in the pocket. Now he's going to reverse field, scramble and run. He's to the far sideline. 25, 20, tackled around the shoulder pad, close to a horse collar. And boy, the spot looks really short. I thought he had the first down. It looks like they've called him short. It's 10 for KJ on 2nd and 11. It's third down and very short, less than a yard. Ball's inside the red zone, inside the 18-yard line.
And again, great job, but I agree with you. I thought the spot was a little short. And so right here, we're going to see KJ looks like he's going to get under center and will need a big push.
KJ up under the center, third down and inches. Take the snap, get right behind his sophomore center, Sutton Peck, and push the pile forward. It's a 2-yard gain on 3rd and inches. Bulldogs a new set of downs, 1st and 10 at the 16.
And Andy, I've mentioned it, I think, every week because there's been one time it seems like KJ's got under center. I really appreciate Coach Kincaid being able to throw that in because when you need 4th and short, there's no sense in starting 7 yards back.
8:45 left before the half. We're tied at 7. 1st and 10 Bulldogs on the Ryder 16. KJ in the shotgun. Take the snap. Handoff Daniels. Met in the backfield again. Boy, struggles to get right back to the line of scrimmage. Malachi's had a hard time just getting loose tonight. He's had bodies on him before he can even get back to the line. No gain on the play, 2nd and 10.
Again, getting some penetration, again, up early. And so we'll see if they start changing any kind of protection on the offensive line side during the play.
It's Jalen Gibbs off the defensive end who's met Malachi in the backfield. 2nd and 10 from the 16. KJ, handoff again, Daniels. He's inside the 15 to about the 13. 3 from Malachi that time. KJ tonight still perfect through the air. He's 4 for 4 for 98 yards. Braden has 3 of those catches for 87. Landry Carlton 1 for 11. Passing situation here, 3rd down and 7. Ball's just outside the 13. 7-7 ball game, 7:45 left before the half. Trips receivers to the right, the wide side of the formation. Landry Carlton back in the backfield. KJ on 3rd and 7, play action, steps up in the pocket. He's going to tug it and run. Trying to get to the outside. He'll get to about the 10, and that's it. He picks up 3. It's decision time again for the Wylie coaching staff, and here comes personnel changes. And the Bulldogs going to go ahead and try a field goal here with Brady Clark.
And again, you want to find a way to get some points on the board. Don't walk away without any. And so opportunity, go up 10-7. 10-7, big.
Ball's on the left hash. The tee's down at the 18. It's a 28-yard field goal for Brady. He's 1 for 1 on the season. The snap is back. The hold is down. Brady from 28. It is up. And it is good. The Bulldogs take the lead back. 7:03 left before the half. Our new score, it's Wylie 10 and Ryder 7. This Wylie Bulldog football powered by Taylor Electric Cooperative on the Wylie Bulldog Sports Network. 1017, the Raider.
Want to win a new ride? With any use of your First Financial Bank Visa debit card, you are automatically entered into a drawing for a $49,500 certificate toward the purchase of a new car or truck between now and December 31st, 2022. Picture yourself cruising down the road in your new vehicle. No purchase necessary. For promotion rules and a list of participating dealers, visit www.ffin.com/sweepstakes. First Financial Bank, member FDIC.
At Borland Soap & Partners, we're in our 3rd decade of providing high-quality, affordable dental care in Abilene and the Big Country. Our family-friendly clinic offers comprehensive dental care for adults and children. Anything from hygiene and preventative care to cosmetic dentistry and dental implants. And don't worry, we do nursing services too. Our team of professionals understands the latest dental techniques and technology and welcome your questions as we develop the perfect treatment plan for you. And best of all, we offer same-day appointments if you're in pain. So schedule your appointment today, and we'll see you soon.
Brady Clark from 28 yards out. The field goal is good. Wylie plays with the lead. 7:03 left before the half. It's Wylie 10, Ryder 7. Big Country Tire scoring drive. 8 plays, 62 yards, 3:48 off of the clock. And again, Clark good from 28 yards out. It's a short kickoff this time, taken by the up man Xavier Banks. He just covers it up. And here comes the Raider offense again out on the field. Hodge, we saw Ryder rely heavily on the run on their last drive, and they'll start here on the 34, first down and 10.
Yeah, I mean, again, and I don't see any way until it's kind of like, run it till you stop it. So I could see a lot more Gibbs coming right here to start this next drive.
Orland Sobin and Partners Dentistry, cosmetic and family dentistry, providing the best care possible. You can find them online at bspdentistry.com. It's an empty backfield. Now Gibbs will go back in the backfield, offset to Pitts' right. Handoff to Gibbs, up the middle. He's outside the 35 to the 37. 3-yard gain. Kendrick Vanderbilt, Landon Knoll, Ryan Blake. All part of the gang tackle. 14 carries, 95 yards in the touchdown for Gibbs. He's got 3 there.
Interesting, Gibbs lining up out as a receiver, coming inside, our defensive back running with him, and then gets back to the safety spot. So it makes me wonder if there's some type of spy just on Gibbs.
2nd and 7, ball on the 37. Another handoff, stretch play. Gibbs coming left, cuts up at the hash. Colin Bruning, the linebacker, wraps him up. 2 yards on the play. Big time play coming up here. 3rd down, 5 for the Ryder offense. Pitts has only thrown 4 passes thus far tonight. He's 1 of 4 for 9 yards and an interception. It's part of those 4 attempts. 3rd down and 5 here, ball on the 39. It's on the left hash. Pitts a long look over to the sideline. Try to get an offensive play. Halfway through the second quarter, Wylie a 10-7 lead. Another handoff, Gibbs off the left side with a hole. He's into the secondary, trying to stay up on his feet. Kenny Scott will wrap him up and drop him at the 39. .27 on that carry. 1st and 10 Raiders. They're at the 39. And again, Gibbs on 3rd and 5. I thought it might be a passing situation for Pitts, but Gibbs able to get 27. It's 1st down and 10 on the 39.
And again, another 3rd and long conversion.
Pitts again, handoff. Gibbs into the linebackers, Knoll and Bruning, as well as Josh Patterson. Help on the tackle, 6 more for Gibbs. I did not expect this to be a running show all night long.
Gibbs coming out, getting a bit of a breather going in now. Number 2, Tyrone Morgan, giving Gibbs a breather.
Yeah, Gibbs already 17 carries, 130 yards. They've only run 23 plays total, 17 in the belly of Jordan Gibbs. 2nd down, a long 3 here for the Raiders. Send motion behind Pitts in the backfield. He looks to his left, throw it up the sideline. It's caught out of the backfield, down inside the 10. Still on the run inside the 5, and he's inside the pylon. It's a Raider touchdown, and it's Tyrone Morgan who had just come in. Did they give him the touchdown? Hey, that's
pushed out of bounds.
Oh, pushed out of bounds. Boy, I thought he was in. So 31 on the pass and catch. I saw the pylon fly, so that's what made me think it was a touchdown.
They just changed it.
Oh, they changed it to a touchdown. Okay. So a little confusion down on the field, and the PA announcer and the radio booth as well. It is a Raider touchdown. Jack Pitts to Tyrone Morgan, 33 yards. And Morgan, again, had just come in out of the backfield. Ran a wheel route up the near sideline, made the catch, and got into the end zone. Kenji Johnson in for the extra point. Ryder plays with the lead for the first time tonight. Snap is back, hold is down. Kenji's extra point is blocked. It's loose in the end zone. The Bulldogs will just cover it up, but that could prove huge down the stretch. The extra point is blocked. We've got 4:40 left before the half. Our new score, Ryder 13, Wylie 10. Take the timeout. Wylie Bulldog football powered by Taylor Electric Cooperative on the Wylie Bulldog Sports Network. 101.7 The Raider.
It's game time. No matter what challenge comes your way, Abilene Teachers Federal Credit Union is here to help you make a winning play. We'll coach you through even the toughest calls to help you keep the ball moving forward. That's right. Live in Taylor or Callahan counties? It's time to huddle up. Join the team today. Become a member at Abilene Teachers Federal Credit Union. Federally insured by NCUA.
At Wylie ISD, our career and technical education courses are designed to provide academic challenges for students. To us, it is vital for our students to earn important certifications that are recognized by industry and not only promote college readiness to further their education, but springboard students in preparation for a career in current and emerging professions. Wylie ISD, inspiring the next generation of innovators.
4:40 left before the half. Ryder plays with the lead for the first time tonight. 13-10 is the score. We'll recap the Big Country Tire scoring summary after the Kenji Johnson kickoff. This one a little bit deeper. Landry Carlton will take it on a bounce at the 10-yard line. He's up the right side of the field. 20, 25, knocked off his feet at the 28, and that's where Wiley will start. 4:34 left before the half. Ryder 13, Wiley 10. Big Country's Tire scoring drive. 5 plays, 67 yards, 2:23 off of the clock. Jack Pitt's 33-yard touchdown pass to Tyrone Morgan. And again, the extra point was blocked. Ryder a 13-10 lead. Let's see how Wiley responds. Able to get down the field and get into field goal range on the last drive. 4:34 to work with here in the first half.
And going back to that disagreement earlier with the substitution, Coach Martin have to use the second timeout. We only have one timeout left in the first half.
Well, 1st and 10, ball on the 28. That's where the drive will start on the right hash. 4 receiver set for KJ. Takes the snap, play action. Going to air it out again. Near sideline, has Heighton behind the defense. 40, 35, 30. He's knocked off his feet at the 25-yard line. We'll see where they mark it. Still trying to figure out where they're marking that thing. Looks like right at the 20-yard line. That's 52 on the pass and catch for the senior Harrison Heighton, his first catch of the night. It's first down at 10.
Great job of Heighton getting behind the cornerback there. Great read, great job by the offensive line to give him time to throw.
Heighton's a lone receiver on the right side, trips to the left, handoff Carlton, stretching to the right side. He's down to about the 16, knocked off his feet. Good open field tackle that time by the Raiders. Ryan Jones, the free safety, knocks Landry off his feet. It is 4 yards for Landry on first down. It's second down and 6. Heighton again, the 52-yard catch. Harrison comes in, the leading receiver in touchdowns with 6. He's gone over 500 yards now in receiving. Here's another handoff. Carlton, he's close to another first down inside the 15 to about the 11. Third down and very short coming up here for the Wylie offense. 3rd down and 1.
Be interesting to see if we see KJ get underneath or wait till 4th down here. I think you want to find a way to not settle for field goals here. Find a way to punch it in the end zone. And as you see that you're watching there, appreciate it. Let us know where you're watching from. Wildcat coming in, some substitution and some bigger beef, if you will.
Yeah, it's a jumbo package, what we like to call it, in the Wildcat formation, as Malachi Daniels will come in at the quarterback spot. 2 lead blockers and now a timeout called, I believe, by Wylie. 3:05 left in the first half. It's Ryder 13, Wylie 10. Bulldogs a 3rd and 1 at the 11-yard line. Good time to call a timeout. Hold that thought, Hodge, as we say thanks to a few of our great sponsors. I want to say a special thanks to the Shed Market. We like our meat to be tender and cook it with dry rubs rather than sauces. Everything from brisket to ribs to pork shoulder. That is the Shed Market. Also, Lawrence Hall Chevrolet will be in their halftime show here in just a minute. Recognized as Abilene's best new car dealer by the Abilene Reporter News for more than 20 years. That's Lawrence Hall Chevrolet.
So, Andy, what I was just going to say there, taking that timeout, I don't have a problem with that because 3:05, you want to get this play right.
Yeah.
Because you know Ryder's going to get the ball to start the second half. Find a way to punch it in here, get into the end zone. So, again, you got 2 options here, or 2 plays here to get looks like a short putt, if you will. And so it looks like they're staying with the Wildcat set. They did leave that KJ over there still in the game?
That's Regala on the far side. 2 lead blockers to the right side. It's KJ, quarterback sneak. He takes it. He's hit right at the line of scrimmage. I don't know if he got it. It'll depend on a spot. He does not need the 10. He needs just inside the 11. It'll depend on a spot. I don't think it's really decision time if it's 4th down. I think they're going to go again. And, man, it just depends on a spot. It's so hard. KJ was hit right as he took the snap, but he was able to fall to his left and fall forward. We might see the chains come out for the first time tonight. Again, where the marker is on the far side, it's between the 11 and the 10-yard line. And the football is on the 10-yard line. That's a first down.
Yeah, it looks like and again, from where we are, unless that, again, we got all this technology and we still use chains and poles, but it looks like it's touching the line. And again, it's interesting. The guys have not seen a measurement probably all year for sure, and the referees are having to tell them, guys, you got to back up. That chain's at least 10 yards.
Well, the nose of the football is on the 10-yard white line. I don't see how this is short, but they will go ahead and measure, and it is a first down.
There we go.
And it should be, with the nose of the football on the white line, it should be 1st and goal. And now the officials are talking about the white hat has already signaled first down.
Oh,
now they're saying it's short by an inch. And now he's pointing the other way. That was only 3rd down. That was only 3rd down. So even if it is short, it's 4th down. But the white hat signaled first down, Wylie. Then with 11 black jerseys around him, somehow got his mind changed to say first down, Ryder. It's not first down, Ryder.
We don't have another timeout, and there's no way. It's not good that, Coach Martin right now is like, okay, first play was the deep pass play. Here are the next couple. It is.
What's amazing is both head coaches are out looking at the chains, which that shouldn't happen either. And now, even if it is short, it's still 4th down. So, still trying. Okay, so they're going to say short. It's 4th down. 4th down, we're going to leave it at that. 4th and inches here for the Bulldog offense.
Yeah, I'm getting some texts from people that are watching it. I cannot repeat. But I'm going to tell you, I was at a game in McMurray a couple weeks ago, 5 downs.
4th and inches. 4th and less than 1 inch. Ball's on the 10-yard line. KJ has it. He's up under the center. Still 15 on the play clock, plenty of time. KJ take the snap, pushing straight forward. The pile is pushing forward. That is inside the 10-yard line. And in many fields, that's a first down. We'll wait and see.
It better be, because both guys are on the other side of the William Travis line that was marked in the sand. They are both on the other side of the 10. It's got to be a first down.
We're waiting, and there it is. First down, Bulldogs at the 9-yard line. Good job by the offensive line, and lead blockers, I say lead blockers, trail blockers, Malachi Daniels and Seth Strange and Ryan Price pushing KJ inside that 10-yard line, and he's got it.
I'm going to tell you, the people that are so glad they got a break right now is the chain crew.
First down and goal. Ball's at the 9-yard line. 2:33 left in the first half. Ball's on the right hash. KJ, take the snap, hand off Carlton, coming right, gets to the numbers, gets to the sidelines, short gain, maybe 1, and that's it. Just a stretch play out here to the right. It's 2nd down and goal from the 8-yard line.
Again, had an outside defensive end or outside linebacker that Landry's having to beat. Hyden's got to do a little bit of better job of trying to get a little more separation on the block or run him off and create some separation so Landry can get on the outside.
2:22 left in the first half. Ryder the 13-10 lead. Bulldogs knocking on the door. 2nd and goal from the 8. Trips to the left here for KJ. Take the snap. Play action. Center of the field. Hyten just overthrown and incomplete. Tried to hit him on a quick slant after play action. Pass was just out of the reach of Harrison. It's KJ's first incompletion of the night. Comes with 2:18 left in the first half. 3rd down and goal now. Ball just inside the 9-yard line. Still plenty of Plenty of options here on third down. Derek Evans is in the receiving core. He's with Braden Regala on the near side. Heighten, the lone receiver, on the left side. It's in motion into the formation. Jet sweep. Braden's got it. He's going to throw it up, and it's a busted play as
I think the busted play was Heighten didn't know we were running the Philly special.
Well, we got lucky there because that was actually a forward pass to Braden as Braden took the jet sweep going to the left, and then Braden stopped and threw it. That's a double forward pass, but no penalty flag comes out. We'll let that one go by. Nonetheless, it's an incomplete pass, and now it is another field goal attempt here for Brady Clark. The tee is down at the 16-yard line. It's a 26-yard attempt. Brady was good from 28 earlier here in the quarter. Snap is back, hold is down, kick is on the way. It's pushed to the left, but a flag is out. 2 flags are out. One is offsides. I think the second one is going to be a roughing the kicker, and that could be huge if that's an automatic first down. The first flag is offsides on the Raiders, so Wylie will at least get another attempt. The second flag, I believe, is roughing the kicker, and if it is, that's an automatic first down. We'll see what the head official tells us.
Defense. Right under the kicker. Defense. 5-yard penalty. Replay down.
So they're going to say running into the kicker, not roughing the kicker. It is a half the distance to the goal penalty, and Brady will get another attempt. As Brady just hooked that one to the left, but he had pressure off that right side, which was offside, so he had to kick it fast. So, a lot of confusion here in the last few minutes. Trying to laugh it off here. The ball now sits at the 4-yard line. Move the tee up to the 11. It's a 21-yard field goal attempt here for Brady from the right hash. Trying to tie the football game up with 2:07 left here before the half. Snap is back, hold is down. Brady from 21. This one is up, and it slices in. Here comes another penalty flag. We might have another roughing the kicker.
Now, if it runs, all right, this is going to be interesting because the other one, Andy, took no points when on the board. Now you're going to have points on the board. It looks like the wideout's going to say you got another running into. If it's running into, we were on the 4, so does that put us about 1.5, 2 yard line?
Half the distance. But I would think you might take points in this situation. Boy, just a lot of chaos here in the last few minutes. But Brady sliced that one in just inside the left upright from 21 yards out. Coach Martin is wanting to talk to the officials. Long conversation on the far side. It's at least a running into the kicker again, if not roughing. Oh, and here comes the offense back on the field. So, it is running into the kicker, half the distance to the goal, take the field goal off the board, and the Bulldog offense coming back out. It's 4th down and goal from the 2-yard line.
All right, here you go. Opportunity right here. Points on the board have now been taken off. Coach Martin making the call, say, hey, let's keep it in the offensive hands.
4th and goal from the 2. Bulldogs will go for it. Ball's on the right hash. It's Malachi Daniels in the backfield. Trips to the right side. Send Malachi out of the formation. Throw it in the center of the field. It's caught. A whistle, though. And I believe a timeout called by the Raiders prior to the play. As KJ threw it into the end zone, Kendrick Vanderbilt, the tight end, ran a hot route and caught it in the end zone. But Ryder awarded a timeout prior to the play. So we'll do 4th and goal again from the 2-yard line.
Yeah.
Hodge, it's been a crazy last, what feels like 15 minutes of real time, about a minute and a half off the clock. Just absolutely nuts.
It feels like we're in a basketball game and we're fouling and sending kids to the line to shoot 1-and-1. I've got people blowing up my phone that are watching it back home, and it's just interesting. Appreciate Phil Hill, Chad Sipe, and a lot of folks just watching. Appreciate you guys watching and letting us know where you're at. And Derek Hughes and Chris Gay, appreciate them. And I know we have some folks at Potosi Live watching as well. So it's entertaining, I'm sure, wherever you're at, because it's entertaining here in what you're calling the penalty box. And there's been a lot of Pest Patrol penalty fouls that we have seen. And it looks like
it's the offense back out on the field. Exactly 2 minutes left in our first half. It's Ryder 13, Wylie 10. Wylie has it, 4th down and goal at the 2-yard line. Malachi Daniels is in at the Wildcat formation in the quarterback spot. Send motion into the formation. Handed off, fumbled the football. Braden Regala covers it up, but it's a turnover on downs as they tried the end-around handoff to Braden, but with Malachi at the quarterback spot. And the quarterback, the handoff exchange was bad. All Braden can do is cover it up. It's a 10-yard loss, but more importantly, it's a turnover on downs and no points on the scoreboard. The Ryder defense gets out of there, and it's still 13-10, Raiders on the scoreboard.
Okay, big opportunity right here defensively. Didn't get any points. Don't have a problem trying to punch it in right there. But you have got 1:55 left. Ryder has 2 timeouts. And so you gotta make sure no big plays here. Keep it at 13-10. Maybe get another turnover. No timeouts. If Coach Hill sees something he doesn't like, or Coach Martin, you're gonna have to run with it as you see Scott heading over to make sure he's got his guy covered.
So 1st and 10 on the 11-yard line. Play action for Pitts. Want to air it out, and they will. Post pattern deep down the field, center of the field, overthrown and incomplete. Had a step on the defense was Gray Johnson, but Pitts overthrew him around the 50-yard line. They went ahead and took their shot, but overthrew it. It's incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10 at the 11-yard line.
And again, he got by him. He got behind the defense right there. So you got to make sure nothing gets behind you. Give up the double in front of you, but don't give up the big bomb behind you.
2nd and 10 at the 11. Gibbs is back in at the running back spot. He'll take the handoff, breaks the first tackle, not the second. Gang tackled again at about the 13. Kendrick Vanderbilt, the defensive end, our Abilene Glass and Mirror player of the game last week, picks up the tackle there. Hey, a chance to get the ball back here. 3rd down and 8. Ball's at the 13. 1.5 minutes left in the first half. 3rd down and 8 for the Raiders on their own 13-yard line.
Looks like Coach Bendell's going to kind of take his time, maybe take another shot deep. We'll see what happens because they don't have any rush because they know they're getting the ball to start the second half.
Play clock at 10 as Pitts and company set up their formation. 2 tight ends. Handoff, stretch play coming left. Gibbs has the 20, has the 25, has the first down. As Gibbs out to the 26, 13 more for Gibbs. And now I think Ryder will go on the offensive. Actually, a flag on the near sideline. This is typically a sideline warning or something like that. But Ryder might go on the offensive here now with 1.2 minutes to work with. It is a sideline warning, which is no yardage. Really, that's just a warning, and that's all it is. Clock should start here with 1:02 as the chains are set on the far side. 1st and 10 on the 26. And it is now in motion. Under 1 minute we go. Pitts looks to his left, throw the out pattern. It's caught in bounds at the 37 and will stay in bounds as the catch made that time. Caden Jones for 11. Raiders will have to go fast.
Ryder not worrying about calling another timeout.
Now on the 37, Pitts, play action, looks to his left with pressure, steps away from it, scrambles to the right, is tuck it and run, and Kendrick Vanderbilt runs him down from behind, and that's huge. No gain for Pitts. Vanderbilt, a great open field tackle in pursuit, and Ryder will have to burn a timeout with 34 seconds left. 13-10 Raiders. Still a long field ahead here for Ryder. They've got a 2nd and 10 just outside between the 37-38 on their own side of the field.
Well, I'm going to tell you, Andy, I'm not real sure what's going on. I'm pretty sure we've called all 3 of our timeouts. Shows that we have 1 left, they have 1 left. I'm pretty sure earlier we had to call a timeout because we called a timeout to change our mind on the?
One on defense down here.
We had one early in the first quarter.
Yep.
And I'm almost positive we called one a while ago.
Yeah, I think so.
But then again, maybe we...
We need a reset button, no doubt about it. Hey, let's tell you about the Abilene Sports Connection District 25A out-of-town scoreboard. Of course, this is the only game tonight. It's the Thursday night special in District 25A. 2 more games in District 25A tomorrow night. Paladuro visits Shotwell Stadium and Abilene Cooper. That tomorrow. Plainview is at Lubbock High at Lowry Field in Lubbock. That's your District 25A out-of-town scoreboard, brought to you by Abilene Sports Connection. Abilene Sports Connection has it all, from snow skiing to billiards, game rooms, hot tubs and spas, underwater. You can visit them at 2950 North 1st Street or online at AbileneSportsConnection.net. Okay, I'm still curious here how creative Ryder's going to be. Still a long field ahead. 2nd down and 10 as we come out of the timeout on their own 37. Braden Regala has come in the secondary here for the Bulldogs. Pitts, straight drop, looks to his right, throw the out pattern, far sideline. It's caught just across the 50. Catch by Xavier Banks, his first catch tonight. 15 on the pass and catch. Raiders are into Wylie territory at the 48. Clock stopped with exactly 30 seconds left. As it is blanket coverage here. The dime coverage is Regala at the free safety. 1st and 10 on the 48, ball on the right hash. Pitts take the snap, hand off this time. It's Gibbs coming left, 40, 35, 30, breaks a tackle, 25, 20. They're in field goal range down to the 18. 30 more for Pitts. 1st down and 10, 21 seconds here before the break.
Not calling a timeout. Looks like they're not going to spike it. They're going to run and probably just throw one deep in the end zone.
Here's 1st and 10. Pitts, scramble drill. Flag comes out. Pitts at the line. Now he's going to tuck it, try to get to the far sideline. He's to the 10 and run out of bounds by Colin Bruning. We'll check the penalty flag. This has to be a legal motion or a legal procedure. I don't think the Raiders were fully set.
And I have a hard time thinking us being offsides.
It's a sideline warning on Wylie, which no harm, no foul. 9-yard gain for Pitts. 2nd down and 1, ball at the 9-yard line. 9 seconds left here before the half. 1 timeout left for Ryder, so they can really run anything they want here with a timeout in their pocket. 2nd and 1 at the 9-yard line. Pitts look over to the sideline. We've got to make a play at the line of scrimmage here. There's no 2nd and 3rd level here in the middle of the field. 2nd down and 1, 5 on the play clock. Pitts take the snap, straight drop, looks to his left, throw it back pylon, near sideline. It's up, and it is caught right on the sideline, and it's caught for a touchdown. It's caught by Tobias Oliver, 9-yard pass and catch, and the Raiders able to drive the field in the final minute and get into the end zone. It's 19-10 with a conversion to follow. And the Raiders will get the football to start the second half, too. That's a tough pill to swallow with 4 seconds left before the half. Kenji Johnson in for the extra point. The snap is back, hold is down, kick is on the way, and it is good. 4 seconds left before the half. Our new score, Ryder 20, Wylie 10. And again, Hodges will keep it here before the half. That's just kind of rip your heart out stuff here over the course of the last 3 minutes.
Yeah, it's pretty tough. I'm not going to lie. You really great catch, great play, concentration by the Ryder kid. Had coverage there, just got to turn it, got to find a way to make that play. But again, down 10, we've seen that adversity. We faced this year, and so secure it here. 4 seconds. You're going to go into halftime, make a few adjustments. We've done a lot of good things. Being able to move the football. Just got to find a way when we get inside the red zone to convert and put some touchdowns on the board. So 4 seconds left. Just secure the kick here. Going to be hard to get something off if we kick it any kind of deep, or especially if they squib it, which they've been doing. I look for the 4 seconds to run off and then be ready for a second half.
So Kenji Johnson will kick it away at the south 40-yard line. The Riders will break the huddle and have a chance to kick it away. Kenny Scott, Landry Carlton are back deep, but everything has been short of those guys all night long. Here is the kick. It's covered up by Angelo Ferguson at the 50-yard line, and he's into Ryder territory. There is still 1 second on the clock as Angelo caught that right at the 50, and he gets to the Ryder 44. So a chance to throw one. Let's see what happens here.
Yeah, I love it. I love Riders looking up, and they're like, how are we playing at home? And there's 1 second. There's no way. Now, surely they're not going to find a way to run 1 second off. You've already got an extra down. You already got an extra spot. And so 1 second, they're going to back them up. And so you find something to run. You got one play. Make something happen. We all know a lot can happen in a short amount of time.
In 1 second. 4 receivers in. Derek Evans, Hunter Hood, Braden Regala. Trips on the left side. Harrison Heighton, the lone receiver, on the near side. Carlton is in the backfield, probably in to help with pass protection. Ryder will drop, play prevent defense. KJ will take the snap. Center of the field. Scrambles to his left. Has time to throw it. Sets his feet. Flag comes out. KJ's now going to tuck it and run. Far sideline. He'll get inside the 30. He's tackled out of bounds. There's a penalty flag on the far side. There's a flag on the near side. Things getting a little chippy on the far side as KJ was hit well out of bounds. The flag did come out for the late hit. We do have a flag on the near side too, so we'll have to check that. It could be offsetting penalties, but we'll check it. The officials have had a doozy of a first half. They'll all come together and try to situate this. I'm not sure what the flag is on the near side.
The only thing I can think of on this side is Derek Evans went to run his route and was on the ground, and that flag came from this backside guy like he was chunking the bomb himself. So there may be defensive holding. Now, my question is, do you get the and again, I don't know the answer to this. Do you get the defensive holding and the dead ball spot?
Well, I'm not sure.
The flag on the holding.
Yep.
Dead ball, another 15 yards. If that's the case, now we'll see what happens. But then coach has to figure out.
If both of those happen, that would put Brady Clark in field goal range. And another conversation on the far side. I'm glad you saw the near side. I did not see it. It came from a unique position on the play, so that does make sense what would be a defensive holding on the near side. And then we'll check the far side. Justin Hollins down on the sideline. He's going to visit with Coach Clay Martin, and that could be entertaining few seconds of conversation with Coach Martin here at the half.
I got Phil Hill. He's watching. He officiates as well. He's watching the game back home. I'm sure he'll be somewhere tomorrow night. But so if it is if the defensive holding is correct, and again I'm 100% assuming it would be both. You would get the 10. You would get the 5 for the defensive holding and the dead ball. So it'd be two total fouls there.
Current line of scrimmage is the 49. If that's the case, it would put it, I believe, at the 29. Well, the ball's actually at the 24. So here comes the White Hat. We'll try to listen in with our crowd mic and get the official call as the White Hat finally approaching the home side in the press box to make the official call. Or now he's going to come to the near side and talk to the officials on the near side. So we're still waiting.
And folks, if you are tuning in, yes, we are still in the first half.
And again, excuse me, I said the 49. The original line of scrimmage was the 44, not the 49, the 44. So this could be well in Brady Clark's field goal range if and when we ever get an explanation of what happened on the last play. And here comes, well, thought here came the call from the White Hat. 20-10 on the scoreboard. No time in the first half, but a defensive penalty. You can't end the first half, can't end a half on a defensive penalty, so Wiley will get one more play before the halftime break. Still conversation going on. Still waiting. Official needs to make a call, and let's play some football. Now he'll face the home crowd, and here comes the call.
We have multiple fouls on the play. We have a live ball, blind side block, defense. We have a late hit, unsportsmanlike defense, and we have a dead ball, unsportsmanlike on the offense.
Okay. So they've called 2 penalties. 2 penalties on Ryder, both live ball penalties, a blindside block and then an unsportsmanlike, but then a dead ball penalty on Wylie in retaliation of the late hit out of bounds. So they're going to mark off the penalty yardage in Wiley's favor and then mark it back. The ball currently sits at the 23-yard line. And Clay Martin's out at the hash, left side, still trying to get his explanation.
He's in the huddle.
Yeah, he's out there. This is all sorts of crazy. The officials have got to make a decision. Let's play football, one way or the other. Brady Clark is out on the field, and now we're still trying to figure it out. Clay Martin is trying to get an explanation, and deservedly so for his team.
Well, and here's the deal. And again, this is one of those probably you're supposed to talk about it in your meetings as officials, whether it's football, basketball, whatever. And this is one of those scenarios that's not in the rule book that you pay a whole lot of attention to. You have a regular flag, foul. Then you have the other extracurricular that happened on the other sideline. And now we're still trying to figure out where the ball needs to be. And this is a big deal because if you're Coach Martin, it's a matter if I'm up here in an easier field goal or I'm backed up. Now, Brady's, swinging around in the on-deck circle, kicking, and it looks like he's going to stay on the field.
So an untimed down after the defensive penalty. The ball rests on the 22-yard line. Brady's going to put the tee down at the 29. It's a 39-yard field goal attempt. Brady was hitting from 45 in pregame, but on the other end of the field, wind is really not a factor. Last play of the first half. Snap is back, hold is down. Brady from 39 is partially blocked, and now Ryder on a return. They're coming up the near side. And still going on the near side. Inside the 30, stepped out of bounds. It sure looked like he's up the sideline, and he's into the end zone, and that could be a Raider touchdown. On the field goal that was short, it was returned for a Raider touchdown. And the Raider coach is out on the field. Finally, a flag flies for something. But it's going to be another touchdown here for Ryder. Looks like on the last play of the half.
Wow. We got
Kenji Johnson in for the extra point to end this first half. Justin, I think we'll better pass on the halftime interview with Coach Martin. 26-10 now with an extra point to come here from Kenji. There was a coach somewhere on the field, I don't know which coach it was, but was out in the end zone celebrating in the end zone with his team. And
we have accordioned this line of scrimmage. We've started to back it up to kick it. You can't enforce it on the kickoff because there's not going to be a kickoff.
So Kenji Johnson is in for the extra point. Snap is back, hold is down, extra point is up, and it is good. 27-10 is our halftime score. The two teams will make their way to the locker room on the south end. Wiley will go up first before Ryder makes their way up as well. So again, 27-10 is our Halftime score. We'll try to recap a crazy few minutes of football, and we'll hear from the Wylie Pure Gold Band here in just a few minutes as well. We'll get into the Lawrence Hall Chevrolet halftime show and recap first half of craziness. Glad you're with us tonight. Bulldog football powered by Taylor Electric Cooperative. We're on the Wylie Bulldog Sports Network, 1017 The Raider.
At Taylor Electric Cooperative, we are more than just the services we provide. For generations, we have been the link that has connected members to our local community. From those who remember when the lights were first turned on to those who rely daily on our high-speed fiber internet, we are here to make certain that those connections never dim. Because we understand that the most important connection we will ever make is the one we make together. At Taylor Electric, we have provided generations with services for living and connections for life.
Searching for an internet provider for your home or business? Westex Connect is celebrating 20 years of providing fast, reliable wireless internet with products and services to meet the needs of both residential and business class. Westex Connect offers packages designed to meet your budget, so you can stream all your favorite music, movies, and shows and play the hottest games with fast, reliable in-home Wi-Fi. And Westex Connect is local, just a phone call away. Call 325-673-1930 or log on to WTConnect.com.
And we welcome you back to Memorial Stadium in Wichita Falls. We have reached the half, a crazy last few minutes that we'll recap here in just a moment. Our halftime score, it's Ryder 27 and Wylie 10. We'll get to the first half stats and our thoughts from the first half. We might need a few minutes to digest what we just saw. And a good way to step away from football for a few minutes. Let's listen to the great sounds of the Pure Gold Band. The Pure Gold Band halftime show performance brought to you by Intune Music and Sound under the direction of band director Kyle McDonald. The Wylie Bells will lead off the show, followed by the Wylie High School Band performance. Again, we step aside here and give the stage to the Wylie Pure Gold Band under the direction of Kyle McDonald.
Lieutenant Bailey Cochran. Lieutenant Grace Limke. Lieutenant Kinley Long. Social President Avery New. Social Vice President Trinity King. Bell of the Week, Trinity King. Bells are under the direction of Lynn Thompson and assistant Laurel Limke, and will now perform a field fan routine to Don't Stop Believin'. Ladies and gentlemen, Wylie Independent School District proudly introduces you to the 2022 Wylie High School Pure Gold Marching Band. This year's show is entitled Another Brick in the Wall and features music by Jeff Chambers, drill design by Stephen Aaliyah, percussion parts by David McKnight, and color guard choreography by Lisa Ross. Our soloists are Aiden Gertiser on mellophone, Michael McNeely on trumpet, Morgan Huck on baritone, Addie Falona on alto saxophone, and Lexi Ross from our color guard. Drum majors for the band are Cade Fellows, Michael Adonisio, and Allison McCall. Color guard captain is Layla Romero, first lieutenant is Lexi Ross, and second lieutenant is Evie Chatfield. Performers of the week are Nick James, Caden Solly, Sadie Mae Todd, and Courtney Lau. Section of the week is the flutes.
Under the direction of Kyle McDonald, it's the Wylie High School Pure Gold Band on the road here in Memorial Stadium. Purple and Gold fans, you'd be proud of this group. Another great performance here at halftime of Wylie Bulldog football. We are at the half, the Lawrence Hall Chevrolet halftime show. Our halftime score, Ryder 27, Wylie 10. We say a special thanks to Intune Music and Sound. The mission statement of Intune Music and Sound is its service. At Intune Music and Sound, that means providing a real service to the customer, helping you find the best answer to your unique situation. We will step aside. We'll get into the first half stats. You'll get our thoughts from the first half as well. We'll check in with the other sports going on at Wylie High School here in the fall as well. This is Lawrence Hall Chevrolet halftime, driving you in and out of halftime. Recognized as Abilene's best new car dealer by the Abilene Reporter News for more than 20 years. This is Wylie Bulldog football, powered by Taylor Electric Cooperative on the Wylie Bulldog Sports Network, 1017 The Raider.
Doctors and nurses are the foundation of healthcare, but it takes people from all different backgrounds, experiences, and education with unique talents and skills to fulfill our mission of providing high-quality healthcare, emphasizing excellence and compassion consistent with the healing ministry of Jesus Christ. Join our team of educators, nurses, accountants, pharmacists, environmental service techs, transporters, and more. Be part of something that matters. Be part of the mission. Apply today at hendrickhealth.org/careers.
Want to win a new ride? With any use of your first financial bank Visa debit card, you are automatically entered into a drawing for a $49,500 certificate toward the purchase of a new car or truck between now and December 31st, 2022. Picture yourself cruising down the road in your new vehicle. No purchase necessary. For promotion rules and a list of participating dealers, visit www.ffin.com/sweepstakes. First Financial Bank, member FDIC.
At Lawrence Hall in Abilene, fall is here, and so are new deliveries of vehicles. We have new cars, trucks, and SUVs in stock now to choose from, including those hard-to-find light-duty and heavy-duty trucks. Plus, more shipments are on the way, so if we don't have what you're looking for now, it might be here soon. And we're giving you our best offer for your current vehicle. So come see us at Lawrence Hall in Abilene, 1385 South Danville, or visit us online 24/7 at lawrencehallofabilenetx.com.
At Taylor Electric Cooperative, we are more than just the services we provide. For generations, we have been the link that has connected members to our local community. From those who remember when the lights were first turned on to those who rely daily on our high-speed fiber internet, we are here to make certain that those connections never dim. Because we understand that the most important connection we will ever make is the one we make together. At Taylor Electric, we have provided generations with services for living and connections for life.
And welcome you back here. It is the Lawrence Hall Chevrolet halftime show, driving you in and out of halftime. Recognized by Abilene as the best new car dealer by the Abilene Reporter News for more than 20 years. Lawrence Hall Chevrolet. Andy Penny alongside Ryan Holmes. It's 27-10 Ryder. If you just tuned in, it's not a 17-point spread here at the half. The scoreboard tells us that, but with less than a minute left, it was 13-10 Ryder, so a crazy end to the first half as Ryder scores a touchdown with 4 seconds left. Wiley actually gets into position to kick a field goal after a defensive penalty and untimed down. A field goal that was short and returned 100 yards for a touchdown. 13-10 turned into 27-10 in a hurry. Hodge, we've had about, 10, 12 minutes to try to digest what we saw there at the end of the first half, and I'm still kind of speechless myself.
Oh, I'm the same way. Again, we've seen a lot in the first 6 weeks, or first 6 games. We've seen a lot, and right then, again, the end of the game, the way it just seemed like it was handled from an official standpoint, there's just so much activity going on. They've got the Jeopardy theme music over here, and I think they had to play it on repeat for good 4 or 5 minutes because it seemed like Double Jeopardy was it was Will Ferrell, not Alex Trebek, that was hosting it, and it was very difficult and much confusing, and it was a weird ending, obviously, and so Andy, as we look. Again, phone's blown up. Appreciate folks watching and listening. We talked about a pep talk that was said last week, and we'll see how the Bulldogs come out to start this second half. Defensively, you're going to have to come out and ready to start swinging, if you will, and find a way. Again, 17 points is a very comebackable, very a game that you can get back into and find a way to win. We're still looking maybe for that. We had that turnover. We had the interception. Didn't really capitalize. And I think if Coach Kincaid looks back, we're going to find a ways to punch things in the end zone. And really, this may sound weird. You've seen teams where you're winning and momentum's going your way, and then you go into halftime and you come back, and the halftime was the worst thing that can happen. Really, the break may have been the best thing for Wiley to have happen. Go in, regroup, get some confidence about yourself, and say, hey, guys, there's no more bullets. We've kind of shot ourselves in the foot. Let's go get ready, come out fighting, and show that confidence and able to overcome adversity that we've shown earlier in the year.
Well, the good thing is, as you mentioned, 24 minutes down, but 24 minutes still to go. Some work to be done, but 24 minutes remaining. Let's tell you how we got here. Wiley scored first on their opening drive as their second drive. KJ Long to Braden Regala, a 30-yard touchdown pass on a 4th down and 4. Braden made the catch, got into the end zone from 30 yards out. Brady Clark added the extra point. A 4-play, 36-yard drive gave Wiley an early 7-0 lead. We stayed that way until the second quarter. 10:56 left in the second. Jordan Gibbs, a 6-yard touchdown run. 11-play, 68-yard drive that Gibbs capped off. Tied our game at 7. Bulldogs drive down the field. They get into field goal range. Brady Clark hits from 28 yards out. And the Bulldogs responded with an 8-play, 62-yard drive that Brady, again, capped with the 28-yard field goal. Wiley led 10-7 with 7:03 left in the second quarter of play. Ryder then gets down the field, a 5-play, 67-yard drive. Jack Pitts, a 33-yard touchdown pass to Tyrone Morgan. The extra point was blocked. It was 13-10 at that point with 4:40 left in the first half. Bulldogs get down inside the 10-yard line. Brady Clark makes a field goal, but a running into the kicker penalty gives the Bulldogs a 4th down and 2 at the 4-yard line. The Bulldogs decide to go for it. They do not get the first down, and Ryder gets the football, and they're able to get down the field 9 plays, 89 yards. And Jack Pitts hits Tobias Oliver on a 9-yard touchdown pass. That's with 4 seconds left in the first half. It made our score 20-10. Then the craziness continued on a short kick, and one of the up men, Angelo Ferguson, caught at the 50-yard line. He gets to the 44 with 1 second left. Wiley's able to run a play. There's a pass interference as well as a hit out of bounds that puts Wylie into field goal range with an untimed down. Brady Clark, the field goal attempt is short. Caden Jones catches it in the end zone and returns it 100 yards for the kick 6 and another touchdown. Ryder scores 2 touchdowns in the last 4 seconds of the first half, and they turn a 13-10 lead into a 27-10 halftime lead. That's where we are here at the break. For the Bulldogs in the first half, 185 yards of total offense. 185 again of total offense, 150 through the air, 35 on the ground. KJ Long in the first half is 5 of 6 for 150 yards and the touchdown to Braden Regala. Braden has 3 catches for 87. Harrison Hayden 1 for 52. Landry Carlton 1 for 11 for 150 passing yards total for the Bulldogs. On the ground tonight, Landry Carlton 7 carries for 21. KJ Long 8 carries for 19. 4 carries tonight for Malachi Daniels for 4. Braden Regala officially 1 for -9. 35 yards of rushing, 150 of passing, 185 of total offense for the Bulldogs in the first half. Ryder ends the first half with 267 yards of total offense, 190 on the ground, 77 through the air. Their big stat man in the first half is Jordan Gibbs, 20 carries for 175 yards and a touchdown. Jack Pitts, the quarterback tonight, 4 carries for 15. Pitts through the air is 5 out of 9 for 77 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception in the first half for Pitts, the quarterback. 267 for Ryder, 185 for Wylie. On the scoreboard, it's Ryder 27 and Wylie 10. So here we go. Team's coming back on the field, and you touched on it. What's the halftime conversation to the Bulldogs, and how do we get out of this 17-point hole?
Well, I mean, you go back and you got to say, guys, we're down 17 points. We've scored a lot of points this year. We've been shown that we've been able to score some points. So you know you can do that. You got to find a way to regroup. And I'm going to touch on this. All 3 groups involved in this second half are going to have to regroup. That really even goes for Ryder. Ryder, okay, guys, you're saying the same thing. Coach Bindle is going to be saying, hey, guys, we got momentum. We don't need to let up. Coach Martin is saying, hey, guys, we've kind of put ourselves in position, but we can score points. Let's get some turnovers, get some stops, and because we can score quick. Our defense get 3 and outs, you can score quick. But I'm going to tell you, a group that's got to be regrouping right now are the officials. And the reason I say that, and I'm not saying anything, you've got to understand, you've got you mentioned it, 24 minutes left of football left to play, and they've lost. I'll be honest with you, you got people tweeting and saying stuff to us, and you got both coaches really showing some disagreements and discomfort on how the game's been called. So you've got to go out and gain some confidence as the officiating crew for both of these teams. And so all 3 of these groups are having pep talks. I can assure you that officiating crew is having a pep talk and say, all right, guys, we've got to come back out because we've got to get we got to regain a little bit of control of this game. And then again, Coach Martin's going in, and I'm going out on a little coaching talk here, is that you're saying, all right, we're still in this. Because here's the deal. If you come out and you think you don't have a chance, we need to all get on the bus and go home.
Yep.
And so the fact that we can score quick, and our defense has shown we've had some 3 and outs early on, get some more 3 and outs, and just get a little momentum. This first drive is going to be big. Get a good kick return defensively. Be sure you keep them, limit the return, and then just know that You may see them try to score quick. Do you want to put it away if you're Coach Bindle? Do you try to throw something deep, or are you just going to say, all right, you know what, Gibbs? Here we go. And so if we'll do that, if we'll just kind of get some confidence, get some 3-and-outs early on, especially maybe even this first drive. But I guarantee it, all three groups involved in this game right now, and really I'll throw us in because we kind of had to regroup as well.
I'm not there yet.
And so we're still working on it. But I guarantee it, every group has a responsibility when you go into halftime. And I, again, as a basketball official, you've got to find a way to regroup and be ready to come out because it is important.
27-10, our halftime score. The two teams have made their way out of the locker rooms, getting some stretching in. The Ryder band finishing up the third quarter is right around the corner. We want to say a special thanks to Lawrence Hall Chevrolet, driving us in and out of halftime. The Lawrence Hall Chevrolet halftime show, recognized as Abilene's best new car dealer by the Abilene Reporter News for more than 20 years. 27-10, third quarter, second half about to get underway. This is Bulldog football powered by Taylor Electric Cooperative. Taylor Electric Cooperative, still owned by its members it serves, still neighbors working for neighbors. We're on the Wylie Bulldog Sports Network, 1017 The Raider.
This next sentence should be very soothing. Abilene Sports Connection has a jacuzzi hot tub with your name on it. These beauties are specifically designed to relieve whatever stress the world dishes out. And if it doesn't say jacuzzi on it, it just isn't the real deal. We invite you to come by the showroom and see for yourself how you'll save money and why jacuzzi hot tubs are the perfect way to enjoy your free time with friends and family. A world of relaxation awaits you at Abilene Sports Connection, 2950 North 1st in Abilene.
It's game time. No matter what challenge comes your way, Abilene Teachers Federal Credit Union is here to help you make a winning play. We'll coach you through even the toughest calls to help you keep the ball moving forward. That's right. Live in Taylor or Callahan counties? It's time to huddle up. Join the team today. Become a member at Abilene Teachers Federal Credit Union. Federally insured by NCUA.
At Borland Soden & Partners, we're in our third decade of providing high-quality, affordable dental care in Abilene and the Big Country. Our family-friendly clinic offers comprehensive dental care for adults and children. Anything from hygiene and preventative care to cosmetic dentistry and dental implants. And don't worry, we do emergency services too. Our team of professionals understands the latest dental techniques and technology and welcome your questions as we develop the perfect treatment plan for you. And best of all, we offer same-day...
At Lawrence Hall in Abilene, fall is here, and so are new deliveries of vehicles. We have new cars, trucks, and SUVs in stock now to choose from, including those hard-to-find light-duty and heavy-duty trucks. Plus, more shipments are on the way, so if we don't have what you're looking for now, it might be here soon. And we're giving you our best offer for your current vehicle. So come see us at Lawrence Hall in Abilene, 1385 South Danville, or visit us online 24/7 at lawrencehallofabilenetx.com.
At Taylor Electric Cooperative, we are more than just the services we provide. For generations, we have been the link that has connected members to our local community. From those who remember when the lights were first turned on to those who rely daily on our high-speed fiber internet, we are here to make certain that those connections never dim. Because we understand that the most important connection we will ever make is the one we make together. At Taylor Electric, we have provided generations with services for living and connections for life.
Second half about to get underway. It's 27-10. The Raiders on top of the Bulldogs. Glad you're with us tonight. Bulldog football powered by Taylor Electric Cooperative. Andy Pitney alongside Ryan Holmes. Okay, I'm good. You said we had to collect ourselves and go.
Yeah,
I'm good.
But honestly, you know, we talked about early on our first big game and all the things. You really don't. I mean, you have the other option, but it's not a good one. Yep. You can kind of. And again, I said one of the keys to the game. You can't look ahead. You can't look back. You got to stare right now in the face, and that's what Wiley's got to do. You got to stare right now. Say, hey, let's go. Let's be ready and see what happens. Because what happened those last 12 minutes do not matter on how, but now you can take care of what can you do in these next 12 to make a difference. And I haven't figured out why their coach really likes being on the field.
Yeah, he's still on the field. I do want to recap the end of the first half. There was an unsportsmanlike conduct on the last touchdown by Ryder on the last play of the game. The penalty goes on the kickoff. So the penalty has come into the second half. So typically Wylie would kick from their own 40-yard line. After the 15-yard mark-off, they will now kick from the Ryder 45. Ryder, receiving the second half kickoff, is anticipating an onside kick with a short field. So Brady Clark and the kickoff team is out, and Brady will tee it up again on the plus 45 in the center of the field.
Now, here's again, I think if you can squib it and cover it, you can still treat it like a punt and put them pinned deep, because obviously kicking out of the end zone, Brady can do that. But I think you want to find a way to get the best field position for you defensively.
It looks like the Bulldogs are going to try an onside kick here. Brady approaches the football, and here is the onside kick. Far side. It's up. It's loose. Bodies are free at about the 32. And I believe we're going to have an illegal touching here on the Bulldogs prior of 10 yards. I don't see a flag on the field, but I did see the call by the official on the far sideline. So Ryder will get the football. They'll start on the 38. Illegal touching on the Bulldogs on the onside kick. Had not gone 10 yards before Wylie touches it. So here comes Ryder. First down and 10, again on their own 38. Ryder 27, Wylie 10. Second half, here we go.
Yeah, the way Brady's kick went, it kind of made it almost hard to avoid the illegal touch because of the way the kick was.
So Pitts and company, 267 yards of offense in the first half. First and 10 on the 38. Gibbs in the backfield. Gibbs with 175 yards rushing in that first half. Take the snap, hand off Gibbs, right side. He's met right in the hole, no gain at all. Landon Knoll, the linebacker, meets him right in the hole. It's no gain. It's a great start for the defense in the second half. And that's what it's going to take. And I think Wylie understands, hey, it's going to be run the football, milk some clock. Gibbs is successful in the first half. We got to make some plays. Knoll does there on first down. No gain.
Good play there, but got to be smart on the takedown there. Look very similar to something we've seen in the NFL that they frown upon.
Second down, 10, ball on the 38. Pitts, handoff, stretch play. Gibbs coming left. He gets to the hash, and he'll get up across the 45. Has enough for a first down at the 50. Boy, I tell you, the Bulldogs' pursuit is there, but when they break down to go to make the tackle, Gibbs just sidesteps them and keeps going. What could have been a no gain turns into 12. First and 10 at the 50. Ball's on the left hash now for Pitts and company. Late substitution here for Wylie. Landon Knoll back on the field. Had to go off for a play. I think his helmet might have busted on the first play. Handoff here off the right side. First handoff of the night. New back in the backfield, Tyrone Morgan. Kendrick Vanderbilt swings him down after a 2-yard gain. It'll be second down and 8.
Yeah, Morgan came in early on a while ago, but turned himself into a receiver and caught that touchdown pass early in the first half.
So Morgan will stay in. Second and 8. Yeah, Ryder's going to be good to milk some clock here. Already down at 15 on the play clock. I don't know if we saw at any time in the first half where the play clock got down to 15. Second down, 8, ball at the 48. Pitts. Hand off again, Morgan. Nope, Pitts keeps it himself this time. He'll get to the 46. Colin Bruning, along with, I believe that's Reese Borho, able to corral him, knock him down. It's third down and 6 here for the Wylie defense.
And Gibbs coming back into the game for Ryder. Got to think he's going to be involved in this play.
Ball's in between the 45 and 46. Raiders need the Wylie 40. Third down, a long 5. Almost 6. Pitts a look over to the sideline. 12 on the play clock again. On third down and 5. Low snap. Gets it. Hands it off. Fumble. Ball's loose at the 50. Pile at the 50. I think the Raiders got back on it. Just a handoff exchange. It was a low snap at the shoe tops that Pitts had to pick up. Couldn't get it in Gibbs' belly in time. Raiders do recover, but it is a 5-yard loss. It's fourth down and 10, and Ryder will punt. It's the stop you need to start the second half.
Again, an opportunity, not quite 3 and out, but 3 and eventually getting out. Again, important here. Clock is running. Still plenty of time.
If you are missing a phone,
Clock is running. Not sure Ryder knows what to do. A lot of confusion going on.
Yeah, the clock is not running. It should be.
Now the clock stopped. It's almost like they're...
Did Wiley recover? I think Wiley recovered the fumble. That's what the deal is. That's on me.
We apologize. In our defense, up here in the penalty box, we weren't real sure. There wasn't a direction pointed. Do not let the white hat be Siri for you on your way home.
That's on me. I'll take that. So the Bulldogs have it, 1st and 10 on the 50. KJ, straight drop, post pattern, center of the field. Braden Regala on the run. The Bulldogs are back in it. It's a 50-yard touchdown.
All right, I'm going to regroup. That was on the 50, so that's a 50-yard. There you go, 50-yard touchdown.
Play action pass. The pipe route, post pattern, center of the field. One offensive play. It's a 10-point game, 27-16. Extra point to come. That's a homer call, but my apologies. It was a good one. Brady Clark in for the extra point. Snap is back, hold is down. Brady's extra point is up, and it is true. 9-12 left, third quarter. Our new score, Ryder 27, Wiley 17. Take the time out. This is Wylie Bulldog Football, powered by Taylor Electric Cooperative on the Wylie Bulldog Sports Network, 1017 The Raider.
At Borland Soden and Partners, we're in our 3rd decade of providing high-quality, affordable dental care in Abilene and the Big Country. Our family-friendly clinic offers comprehensive dental care for adults and children. Anything from hygiene and preventative care to cosmetic dentistry and dental implants. And don't worry, we do nursing services too. Our team of professionals understands the latest dental techniques and technology and welcome your questions as we develop the perfect treatment plan for you. And best of all, we offer same-day appointments if you're in pain. So schedule your appointment today, and we'll see you soon.
Want to win a new ride? With any use of your First Financial Bank Visa debit card, you are automatically entered into a drawing for a $49,500 certificate toward the purchase of a new car or truck between now and December 31st, 2022. Picture yourself cruising down the road in your new vehicle. No purchase necessary. For promotion rules and a list of participating dealers, visit www.ffin.com/sweepstakes. First Financial Bank, member FDIC.
That's an easy Big Country Tire scoring summary for you. One play, 50 yards. KJ Long to Braden Regala. It's a 10-point game. There's Liam Cisneros, the kickoff. It's a pooch kick, center of the field, picked up on a hop at the 20-yard line. Up the center of the field, 30, 35. Caden Jones out to about the 38. Hodge, we got ourselves a football game. 9:06 left, third quarter. It's Ryder 27. Wiley 17. Here comes the Ryder offense again.
Well, and I mentioned key of the second half, if you will, is in knowing about how you can score quick. And as long as the defense can continue to give us that opportunity to give the ball back, great job by the defense creating that turnover. We ran into some folks while we were eating earlier today, and turnovers were going to be important. We just got points off a turnover there. So now another opportunity to get a stop and get the ball back to the offense.
Ball's on the 39, first down and 10 for the Raiders. It's in motion into the backfield. Handoff on the jet sweep, coming around left side, short gain for Morgan. He's across the 40 to about the 42. Landon Knoll, Colin Bruning, Josh Patterson all there. Give it 4 yards on the play. It's second down and 6.
Great job by Case and Christopher extending that play a little bit, allowing it to take some time and get more Bulldogs to the play.
Christopher's in at that defensive end spot. He wears number 34, 5'11", 200-pound senior. Second down, 6, ball on the 43. Hits 3 receivers, back offset to his left. He'll keep it this time on the zone read. He's met in the hole, but he able to elude the tackle across the 45 to about the 47. Again, a chance to make a tackle in the hole, and the Bulldogs miss it. It's a 4-yard gain for Pitts. It is third down, though. It's third down and 2. Ball on the 47-yard line.
3rd and 1, look for the OC here to maybe set that up. Had a quarterback keep there, maybe to set up Gibbs right here.
3rd and 2 at the 47. 7:55 left third quarter, 27-17 on the scoreboard. Pitts in the shotgun, trips to his right, lone receiver to the left, take the snap, hand off Gibbs, right up the middle, he's met in the hole, he falls forward and he's got 2. Again, met in the hole, but able to push forward. Raiders needed 2, gives them 2, first down and 10, Ryder at their own 49.
And I know he ended up getting the first down, but a good job by the defense getting to the hole quickly. 2 yards, difficult obviously to stop, but a good job doing a little better job getting some penetration. Just need to push it back a little bit once we get there.
So the ball between the 49 and the 50. New set of downs, first down and 10. It's on the left hash. Pitts take the snap. Whistle, penalty flag. This is a false start on the Raiders. Going the wrong direction. Pest Patrol penalty flag. Family owned and operated business. The number one focus is providing customers with the best pest control services possible. That's Pest Patrol. So behind the chains here now for the Raiders. First down and 15.
In the first half, I tried to keep up with penalties, and there were so many going on a while ago, I wasn't real sure.
You didn't take algebra. You have to take algebra to figure out penalty yardage tonight. It's not just pluses and minuses tonight.
Oh, it's the 2-step.
First and 15 at the 44. Pitts, play action. Looks to his right. Throw the slant pattern well off the mark and incomplete. Pitts now 5 of 10, 77 yards, a touchdown and interception. Again, Pitts comes in on the year less than 50% completion percentage. If you can get the Raiders, you being the Wylie defense, can get the Raiders in passing situations, that's advantage Bulldogs. Second down at 15. Ryan Price is back in. Good reps there for Christopher at the defensive end spot. Second down, 15, balls at the 44 on the left hash. Pitts take the snap, stretch play. Coming to the left into Bulldog territory and up the sideline is Gibbs. He'll have enough for a first down. He's inside the 40. 19 more for Gibbs. He's gone over 200 yards of rushing now tonight. 24 for 208. First down on the 37.
Yeah, and Ryder getting a little bit of a breathing room right there, picking up that first down. Still plenty of time. Find a way to get 3 more stops.
First and 10 on the 37. Ball is fumbled. And a huge loss here as Pitts just didn't watch the snap all the way in. It goes off his left hand and drops down back at the 44. It's a 7-yard loss. And what's even better than a penalty here, instead of first and 15, it's 7-yard loss and a loss of down with the play. So now second down and 17 as the Raiders go in the wrong direction. Have a timeout here on the field officials timeout. It'll give us a chance to look into the other sports going on here, the other Wylie fall sports going on, the Planet Fitness look around the other sports here in the fall. I want to say congratulations to the Wylie Bulldog tennis team. They started the Class 5A playoffs on Tuesday. They beat Paladuro in the bi-district round, an impressive 19-0 final. This is team tennis, so 19 matches won 2-0 by Paladuro in the first round, the bi-district round of the playoffs. The Tiger tennis team is in the area round. They will play El Paso Chapin. That is tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. at Midland High School. So congratulations and best of luck to the tennis team. By the way, Bulldog tennis team is ranked number 1 in the state in Class 5A. They have a team tennis record here in the fall of 23-1. Wylie volleyball team finished off a city sweep of their crosstown rivals Abilene Cooper on Tuesday night with an exciting win, 25-21, 25-23. 25-22. The Bulldogs now 20-17, 6-2 in district. They host Monterey tomorrow. Varsity serves at 5 o'clock. That's your Planet Fitness look around a few of the fall sports. We'll get the other ones in before the end of the night. Special thanks to Planet Fitness. Second down, 17 after the stoppage in play. Here's second and 17. It's a handoff. Gibbs, he's back inside the 40, has the lost yardage back and then a few more. We get to the 36. It's a gain of 8. And Hodge, here we go. Third down and about 8. Ball between the 35 and the 36. 27-17 Ryder, 6:20 and counting, third quarter scoreboard.
Again, in a situation where it could be 4-down territory for Ryder. It's so, again, defensively, we've said this all along. It's been my key of the game many times. Third and long situation, really come up big and make 4th down be flipped over.
Third down, 8. Ball at the 36. Pitts will keep it this time. Coming left. He's down to the 30. Hard hit at the 29. Colin Bruning puts the shoulder into him. He is shy of a first down. He picks up 5. It's 4th down and 2 right at the 30-yard line. Raiders going to go for it. The ball's at the 39, just outside, the 29, just outside the 29. They need between the 28 and the 27, so about 1.5 yards needed.
Be patient on the hard count, sit in, be ready to really fire off when the ball is snapped. Again, we've seen some snap exchange struggles.
Play clock's at 5. They're going to have to hurry. 3, 2, 1, and now a Ryder timeout. They saw it too. The play clock got down to 2, and they burn a timeout. 5:13 left third quarter. It's Ryder 27, Wylie 17. And boy, this is a big play. Put an asterisk by this one, both sides here. Wylie defense forced their second turnover of the night on the opening defensive series here in the second half. The Bulldogs scored on their first offensive play, a 50-yard touchdown pass. KJ Long to Braden Regala. And now a chance to get off the field again.
Oh, and for sure. And this little stretch is about as long as this has been. We had the officials timeout earlier, and then now we've got another timeout. This kind of stretch, it's a little different. At least it's semi-controlled and not really wondering what's going on. But 4th down and 2, and really kind of a semi-long 2, trying to figure out, again, I cannot reiterate more. Be sure you stay in. Don't get caught on a hard count, and make sure, just be ready to fire off the ball. And it's kind of like baseball. If you're playing, we're in postseason baseball right now. You got to think, all right, if it's hit to me, what are my options? Here, know what you would see on 4th and 2 and be ready for it. A little dose of Gibbs.
4th down, 1.5 yards. Ball just inside the 30. They need in between the 27 and the 28. 2 tight ends set. Ball's on the left hash. Gibbs offset to Pitt's right. Take the snap. Run a quarterback sweep. He's going to tuck it and run, and he spins. It's all going to depend on a spot. I think he's short. And the Bulldogs are celebrating on the far sideline. Quarterback sweep to the right. Run pass option. Pitts decided to run. I don't think he got there. Boy, I don't think he got there, but who knows in Wichita Falls.
Based on our viewing, folks, spots have been the big question, and the first down is going the other way.
The Bulldogs of hell, they've got the football back. Pitts needed 2. He got about 1.5 yards. And on 4th down, that's not enough. It's a turnover on downs. Wylie has it back, 1st and 10 on their own 28. 5:04 third quarter. It's Ryder 27, Wylie 17. Bulldog offense, 1st down and 10. Huge stop. And a chance to get back to a 1-score game.
And we've seen that 1st down point in 2 different directions. We want to get a playoff.
Bulldogs setting their formation. They've got trips to the right, the wide side of the formation. Ball's on the left hash. KJ take the snap, straight drop. Throw underneath bubble screen. Through the hands of Regala, into the hands of Heighton. He's across the 30 to about the 32. That was an underneath little slip screen to Regala. It was thrown high, but Heighton was out there, who actually makes the catch for a 4-yard pass and catch. 2nd down and 6.
Might have been the quickest hitch and pitch you've ever seen in your life.
So moving ahead, ball's at the 32 on 2nd and 6. Trips this time to the left side. KJ, draw play. Julius Lane, the freshman, he's got it to the 35, 36, maybe the 37. We love to call him Julius Lane, the freshman. Doesn't even have a driver's license, but he drives for 5 there. It's 3rd down and 1. Carlton's back in the backfield. 4-receiver pattern, 4-receiver formations here for the Bulldogs. 3rd down 1. Ball on the 37. KJ, take the snap, put it in the belly of Carlton. He's got a 1st down. He's to the 40. Driven backwards, but forward progress will get him there. Landry needed 1. He picks up 3. 1st and 10 Bulldogs at the 30-yard line.
Great job. Still having confidence. Again, so much time left. It leaves the whole playbook open. Now looks like we've got Landry lined up, not in the backfield anymore, now lined up as a slot receiver.
It's Braden Regala in the backfield, offset to KJ's left. Now empty backfield as Regala motions out. 5 receiver set. KJ with a great pocket. Steps up in it. Throws it out in the flat. He's got Carlton into Ryder territory. Takes a big hit at the 46, but it's a 14-yard pass and catch. Mark it on the 47, actually 13-yard pass and catch. Bulldogs first down at 10.
Great job, big fellas up front, giving patient. KJ looking off to the side, didn't find anybody there. Safety valve Landry.
On the right hash, 47, KJ, center of the field, overs, throws this one, sails it high of Harrison Heighton. KJ threw the post pattern or the slant pattern. Heighton ran a curl. Just miscommunication. That's only Landry's second incompletion tonight. He's 8 for 10 for 217 yards. Now it falls incomplete, 2nd and 10.
And if anybody's going to catch it, it needs to be the turf.
Yep.
If it's not going to be the Wylie Bulldog in Heighton or Landry, if the turf catches it, that is fine. 2nd down and 10. Momentum kind of needs to keep going with this drive here.
3:29, third quarter, 27-17 Ryder. Wylie on the move. They're at the 47. KJ, handoff lane, sidesteps the first defender. He's into the linebacking core, stays on his feet, drives to the 42. There's 5, maybe 6 with forward progress. 3rd down is short here after Julius picks up 6.
Again, spotting has been real huge right here, and it looked like he got to the 40, and forward progress bounced him back. Now 3rd down, 1, 2, 3, 4. 3rd and 4 here. Again, let's see what Coach Kincaid dials up to keep this drive alive.
Tight end to the right, trips to the left. 3rd down, 4 from the 41. KJ, straight drop, steps up in the pocket, now scrambles to the right. Flag comes out. Pass caught. It's Derek Evans in the left flat, has a 1st down and more. He's inside the 20 and tackled at the 18, but there's a flag behind the line of scrimmage, typically in the area of holding. We'll wait for the call from the head official, the white hat, and I think the Bulldogs got called for a holding here, and they did.
Now, the best thing about that is the completion made, because if it's incomplete, they're going to decline it, force 4th down. At least in that, you hate to see the flag obviously come out. We love pest patrol, but we don't want it to come out now, is that the pass was complete, so you have 3rd down, and that holding was pretty deep. And that spot foul makes it now 3rd and a little bit longer.
3rd down, 14. The 10-yard mark off from the line of scrimmage. 3rd down, 14. Ball now back in Wylie territory at the 49. They need the Ryder 37 for a 1st down. 3 receivers. Carlton offset to KJ's right. Play action. KJ rolling to his right on the sideline. Caught from behind, run out of bounds at the 50, maybe Ryder 49. About a 2-yard gain, and that's it. 4th down and pretty long here, Hodge. I don't know if 4th and 12 at the 50s. 4th and 13 at the 50s.
I say you got a lot of time. You got 2:29 left in a whole 4th quarter. Down 10. You may see KJ quick kick this one.
4th down, 13 at the 50. KJ calls for the snap. He's got it. Pressure, fumbles the football. It's picked up by Carlton, but Carlton is tackled. Well, I think Sutton Peck snapped the football because he thought a Ryder defensive person had jumped in the neutral zone, but the flag does not come out. Ryder has held turnover on downs right at the 50-yard line, and the Raiders have the football back. 2:24 left, 3rd quarter. Ryder 27, Wylie 17.
I think you're right, Landy. I think the reason we saw a quick snap there, and again, we've done a really good job of having those quick counts and getting the free plays. I think that's what thought we were doing. And then when that snap happened and no flag, you wonder if the play just kind of broke down because of that.
Yeah, Sutton Peck, I think he saw what I saw. It looked like the defensive end on the left side jumped into the neutral zone and he snapped it. But nonetheless, no flag, and KJ sacked. Ryder has it back. They'll mark it on the 48 in Wylie territory. 1st down and 10. Hitz and company back on the field. Take the snap, get it out of his hands in a hurry. Pass hitch pattern on the near sideline down inside the 40. Catch made by Tobias Oliver. He's marked out at the 37. That's 11 yards on the pass and catch for Oliver. And the Raiders have a first down. Pitts tonight 6 of 11 for 88 yards. He has 11 there, first down and 10. 2:19 left third quarter, 27-17. Gets a long look over to the sidelines. He looks for call. It's in motion into the backfield. Take the snap, handoff. Gibbs with a crease into the secondary. He's down inside the 20. He's all the way down to the 19. That's 18 more for the senior, 5'9", 188 pounds, having himself a night to remember. First down and 10 in the red zone.
Yeah, big transaction there without the offside penalty not being called, giving them great field position. I really believe it was probably going to be a quick kick if we didn't get that hard count. And now you've got the defense a little bit on the ropes here, but still an opportunity to get a stop, get a turnover here, and get it going the other way.
First and 10 on the 19. Ball's in the center of the field. Gibbs offset to Pitt's right. Handoff, stretch play coming left. Gibbs with blockers. He's down inside the 15. Landon Knoll hanging on to him, finally wrestles him down. Hayden Wright gets a shot in on him too. It's a gain of 8. Second down and 2 at the 11-yard line.
Second down and 2, Andy, and really, even though we scored real quick after the turnover, this third quarter's kind of rolled pretty good. Only a little under a minute 20 left here in the third quarter.
Well, Wylie much more methodical and burning some play clock here. 109, 108 left in our third quarter. 27-17, Ryder by 10. It's in motion into the backfield. Handoff, stretch play going right this time. Gibbs, he's inside the 10, takes a big shot, pops up off of it. Tackled from behind there by Casey Christopher. It is enough for a first down to the 8. 3-yard gain. It's first down and goal at the 8.
Yeah, Gibbs picks up the first down, but big hit there by the Bulldog defense, and he's feeling that one and is getting a breather.
Ryder has to run at least one more play here in this third. First down and goal at the 8. Ball's on the right hash. New back in the backfield as Pitts will hand it off to him. First carry tonight for Kenji Johnson. Johnson down to the 5. He's got 3 yards. And again, the Raiders do not have to run another play here in the third quarter if they don't want to, and I don't think they will. So final seconds will run off this third quarter clock. 27-17 is where we'll go when we get into the fourth quarter of play. Ryder's got a second and goal at the Wylie 5-yard line. We'll step aside. Fourth quarter coming up. This is Wylie Bulldog Football, powered by Taylor Electric Cooperative on the Wylie Bulldog Sports Network, 101.7 The Raider.
At Taylor Electric Cooperative, we are more than just the services we provide. For generations, we have been the link that has connected members to our local community. From those who remember when the lights were first turned on to those who rely daily on our high-speed fiber internet, we are here to make certain that those connections never dim. Because we understand that the most important connection we will ever make is the one we make together. At Taylor Electric, we have provided generations with services for living and connections for life.
Here are a couple of gentlemen you may have heard of, Teddy Roosevelt and Abraham Lincoln. Besides being great American presidents, they also both owned a Brunswick pool table. They knew fantastic American quality when they saw it. Brunswick has been building the world's most innovative and playable billiards tables since 1845. And you know that the place to see which Brunswick table will be right for your home is Abilene Sports Connection at 2950 North 1st. Come see us soon and start truly enjoying your free time.
Start of the fourth quarter, I want to say a special thanks to Borland Soman & Partners Dentistry, cosmetic and family dentistry, providing the best care possible. You can find them online at bspdentistry.com. Also, First Financial Bank. Our success comes from lifelong relationships we built with people just like you, recognized as one of the nation's top-performing banks, First Financial Bank. 27-17, we start the fourth quarter. Ryder has a second down and goal at the Wylie 5-yard line. Pitts take the snap. Handoff. Gibbs in the backfield. He's met in the backfield. Ethan Hoffman, Casey Christopher having a night. It's a loss of 1, It's 3rd down and 6 for the Ryder, or 3rd down and goal from the 6 for the Ryder offense.
And this will be an interesting decision here again. See what they try to do. Again, milking this clock. I think what they saw, and I don't know, I've not obviously watched a lot of game film, how quick Wylie scored. They're going to milk as much as they can.
3rd and goal from the 6. Pitts, play action. Looks, center of the field. Throw it up for grabs. Back of the end zone. It's up for grabs. It's incomplete. Intended for the tight end, Luke Gams, on the back line of the end zone. Great coverage. Colin Bruning, the middle linebacker, dropped back in coverage. Kenny Scott came over to help. It's 4th down and goal from the 6. Here comes the field goal unit for the Ryder Raiders.
And we've done a pretty good job getting penetration. We blocked an extra point early on in the first half. So find a way to block this here. And even at that, even if you settle for 3, find a way to still score quick. But a good job by the defense forcing, if nothing else, the field goal attempt.
Kenji Johnson in for the field goal attempt. The tee is down at the 13-yard line. It's a 23-yard field goal attempt from the right hash. Brayson Pike is the holder. Snap is back. Hold is down. Kenji from 23. It's up, and he punches it through, and it is good. Our new score with 11:18 remaining tonight, Ryder 30, Wylie 17. Take the timeout. This is Wylie Bulldog football powered by Taylor Electric Cooperative on the Wylie Bulldog Sports Network. 1017, The Raider.
At Borland Soden and Partners, we're in our 3rd decade of providing high-quality, affordable dental care in Abilene and the Big Country. Our family-friendly clinic offers comprehensive dental care for adults and children. Anything from hygiene and preventative care to cosmetic dentistry and dental implants. And don't worry, we do nursing services too. Our team of professionals understands the latest dental techniques and technology and welcome your questions as we develop the perfect treatment plan for you. And best of all, we offer same-day appointments if you're in pain. So schedule your appointment today, and we'll see you soon.
It's game time. No matter what challenge comes your way, Abilene Teachers Federal Credit Union is here to help you make a winning play. We'll coach you through even the toughest calls to help you keep the ball moving forward. That's right. Live in Taylor or Callahan counties? It's time to huddle up. Join the team today. Become a member at Abilene Teachers Federal Credit Union. Federally insured by NCUA.
Kenji Johnson, 23-yard field goal. It's 30-17 Ryder. 11:18 left. Put an asterisk by that. It's a huge stop by the Bulldog defense. Still a 2-score game with 11:18 remaining. Here is the kickoff. It's a short squib kick. It's taken by Hunter Hood on the far side. He's across the 30 and run out of bounds at about the 34. Big Country Tire scoring summary for the Raiders. 7 plays, 46 yards, 3:06 off the clock. Kenji Johnson, the 23-yard field goal, 30-17. Here comes the Bulldog offense, Hodge, which we really didn't see much in that 3rd quarter. They only had 2 possessions. One of those was a 1-play, 50-yard touchdown. So should have fresh legs and work to do here, down by 13 with 11:12 remaining. They'll start on the 35 and on the right hash. 265 yards of offense for Wylie as we start their 4th quarter. 4 receiver set for KJ. Take the snap, play action, center of the field with pressure. He's just going to throw this one far sideline, get rid of it, throw it out of bounds. Wise decision as the pocket was beginning to collapse. KJ's 8 for 11 tonight for 217 yards and 2 touchdowns. Braden Regala tonight, 4 catches for 137 and 2 touchdowns.
Bindle trying to figure out who he's throwing to. There was plenty of people over in the way.
2nd and 10 at the 35. KJ another straight drop, setting up the screen. He's got Malachi Daniels right flat. 40, 45, has a first down with blockers in front. He'll push to the 50-yard line. Nice setup of the screen to Malachi in the backfield. 15 on the pass and catch. Bulldogs in plus territory are right at the 50-yard line.
Love the screen call. Normally you see that 3rd and maybe a little, 3rd down or whatever. I love it on 2nd. A great job by Coach Kincaid in execution by the offense.
Clock runs, 10:53 and counting. Bulldogs down by 13. KJ, he's got it, setting up the screen again. Underneath screen, Regala, 45. Close to another first down around the 40. Takes a huge shot around the knees. But he's able to pop up from there, and he's got 9 on that pass and catch, just shy of a first down. 2nd down and 1. lot to do in the playbook here on 2nd down and short. We'll see what Coach Kincaid dials up. 2nd and 1 from the 41. KJ, take the snap, hand off Malachi. He'll move the 6, got a first down. Late flag comes out. Best patrol penalty flag. It's a 5-yard gain. But this one could go the way of the Bulldogs and a holding in the center of the field. So 2nd and 1 will turn into a 2nd and 11.
Yeah, and you can't have those because, again, as you mentioned, it's kind of one of those setbacks. It's not a turnover, but it is a bit of a setback. Still second. Good thing is it's still 2nd down.
Okay, well, it wasn't. It was up the field, so a spot foul. So 2nd down and 8 after the 10-yard mark off from the spot. 2nd and 8 from the 48. KJ, take the snap, looks deep down the field, throw it up far sideline. It's overthrown and incomplete. Again, I think the Bulldogs thought they had an offsides Ryder guy in the neutral zone, but no call there.
It has not happened yet. People plenty in the neutral zone, and you would think of nothing else. The guy on the Wylie sideline would be ready to throw that, especially after the half they had earlier.
So now 3rd down and 8 for the Bulldog offense. They're on the Ryder 48. KJ, take the snap. Steps up in the pocket, scrambles to his right, up the field, has a receiver. It's Heighton. No, there's got to be a flag. Oh, there it is. Okay, I was about to say. It's Hunter Hood, actually. Hunter Hood released his route and ran a vertical up the field. KJ threw it. Hunter had a step. The defender knew it, and the defender just tackles Hunter Hood before the ball got there. That'll be a pass interference and an automatic first down.
And here's the frustration I have with that. And again, I know we've got folks listening and officials listening. But the fact that that's coming from the deep back judge having to throw it like he's doing the javelin when the sideline guy is right there on it. It doesn't make the sideline guy look very good at all when I threw the flag from up here in the press box.
It's a new set of downs with the pass interference. Marching 15 yards off, 1st down and 10. 9:59 remaining tonight. Ryder 30, Wiley 17. Bulldogs on the move, though, 1st and 10. They're on the 33 in Ryder territory. Ball's on the right hash, 4 receiver set, twins to both sides. KJ, take the snap. Center of the field, scrambles to his right, still scrambling, throws it, sideline. Oh, Regala tried to make a catch, tiptoeing the sideline, just couldn't haul it in. Pass falls incomplete, 2nd down and 10. Starting to see a little KJ of old. KJ's really been a pocket passer a lot tonight, but he's starting to get a little fluidity in him and get outside the pocket. And that's where he becomes really, really dangerous.
Well, and the good thing is the receivers continuing to run the route. If you've got a post pattern and it's not there, you got to find that spot and settle in, and he'll try to find you. Just overthrew a little bit there on the sideline.
2nd and 10 on the Ryder 33. KJ, straight drop again, setting up the screen. Now he's going to tuck it and run. 30, 25, center of the field, has a first down and more. 15 to the far sideline. 10, 5, dragged down from behind inside the 5-yard line. That's a 30-yard run for KJ Long. It's 1st and goal, Bulldogs.
Okay, a little more beef coming in.
They're going to mark it on the 2. It's a 31-yard run. And the Bulldogs are knocking on the door. They're 2 yards away from making this a 1-score game. 9:35 and counting. A whole bunch of adversity at the end of the first half, and Bulldogs are chipping away, getting back in this thing. 1st and goal at the 2. KJ, call for the snap, put it in the belly. Malachi Daniels, he's into the end zone. It's a Wiley Bulldog touchdown. Malachi from 2 yards out. That's Malachi's 4th rushing touchdown of the year, and he's got Wiley within 1 score. It's 30-23 Ryder with a Bulldog extra point to follow. Brady Clark's in for the extra point. Make this a 6-point game. Snap is back, hold is down. Brady's extra point is true. We got a ball game with 9:19 left. Our new score, Ryder 30, Wiley 24. Don't go anywhere on a Thursday night. I know you got to work tomorrow. Stay up late with us. It's going to be a great finish. This is Wiley Bulldog football powered by Taylor Electric Cooperative on the Wylie Bulldog Sports Network, 101.7 The Raider.
Want to win a new ride? With any use of your First Financial Bank Visa debit card, you are automatically entered into a drawing for a $49,500 certificate toward the purchase of a new car or truck between now and December 31st, 2022. Picture yourself cruising down the road in your new vehicle. No purchase necessary. For promotion rules and a list of participating dealers, visit www.ffin.com/sweepstakes. First Financial Bank. Member FDIC.
30-24. Here's Liam Cisneros. A short kickoff, far sideline. Fair catch called for and made right on the far sideline. It's made by Joshua Carl. It's 9:19 left. We got a ball game. It's Ryder 30, Wylie 24. Big Country Tire scoring drive for the Bulldogs. 7 plays, 65 yards, 153 off the clock. Malachi Daniels in for 2 yards out. Brady Clark the extra point. 30-24 Ryder with 9:19 remaining. Raiders first and 10 on their own 39.
Be interesting to see what Coach Bendel dials up here. Do we see a lot of Gibbs get a big stop here, defense, get the ball back to the offense?
First and 10 on the 39 again. Here's the snap, handoff Gibbs, stretch it to the right, hit at the line of scrimmage. Will fall forward for 1 or 2. Josh Patterson, Landon Knoll, Colin Bruning off the pile. 3 yards for Gibbs. That is now 30 carries tonight for Gibbs for 247. Second down and 7. So clock winds under 9 minutes. And Ryder's really milking the play clock. 12 on the play clock and counting. It's an I formation this time. 2 tight ends set. Handoff Gibbs, left side, met in the hole. Golly, the Bulldogs can hang on. Gibbs able to get away from 1. Fall forward for 3. Third down and 4 for the Ryder offense. Ball's at the 45. They need the 49, and now got a Bulldog player. It's a little slow to get off the field. Third down and 4. We'll reset here. 8:20 remaining. Ryder 30, Wylie 24. This was a game that was back and forth in the first half. It was 13-10 in the last minute of the half. Ryder scores 2 touchdowns in the final 10 seconds of the first half. They first score on a Jack Pitts 9-yard touchdown pass to Tobias Oliver, and then on the last play of the first half, they return a field goal that was kicked by Brady Clark, was short. Caden Jones returned it 100 yards for a touchdown the last play of the half. It went from 13-10 to 27-10, just like that at the end of the first half. But the Bulldogs are chipping away. KJ, a 50-yard touchdown pass to Braden Regala. Malachi Daniels, a 2-yard touchdown run sandwiched between a Ryder 23-yard field goal. It's 30-24 Raiders with 8:20 remaining. Third down and 4 for the Ryder offense. Ball's on the 45. Pitts, take the snap. Option play. Gibbs coming right. He's not going to get a first down. He's met right at the line of scrimmage. Reese Borho, the senior captain, comes up out of the secondary to make the tackle. Ryan Price is there too. It's a gain of 1. It's 4th down and 3. What are you doing here, Hodge?
It looks like they're coming in to punt, but I cannot. Even though we've not got any hard counts here offsides, we're bringing in a different group. Looks like we got a punt return team coming in. Watch a fake. It's not that far. You got to be sure. I talked about it earlier. Make sure you know everything that can happen. Watch it up back getting the ball on a screen or on a fake punt, but be sure. Watch the ball, hang out, and it's snapped.
Caden Jones in punt formation. He gets it off. Braden Regala's back deep. He's going to let it hit. It'll hit at the 25, take a Wiley bounce out back across the 30. And that's where the Bulldogs will start with a chance to go take the lead. 7:26 left. Ryder 30, Wylie 24. Bulldogs 1st and 10 on their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 for the Bulldogs from their own 32-yard line.
Ryder with 363 yards of offense.
7.5 minutes to go.
The Bulldogs with 324 of offense. 243 through the air, 81 on the ground for 324. They need 68 more right now. First and 10 on the 32.
And one of the things that we didn't necessarily have in the first half because of some things that Coach wanted to see, we have all 3 timeouts with plenty of time here in the fourth quarter.
Ball's on the left hash, 4 receivers set. Carlton offset to KJ's right. Play action for KJ. Great pocket. He'll now scramble to the right as he surveys the field. Still looking. He's just going to throw it out of bounds and reset. Takes a big shot as he was being chased on that far sideline by Ben Carr. But KJ is able to get it out of bounds. It falls incomplete. It's second down and 10. KJ tonight now 10 of 16, 241 through the air. Also 49 yards of rushing. He's the leading rusher tonight. Had the big 31-yard carry on the last drive. Second down, 10. Ball's on the 32. Trips to the right, the wide side of the field. KJ, take the snap. Pressure's coming, trying to set up the screen. Ryder sniffed it out that time. KJ scrambling to his right, gets up the sideline, maybe back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it. Forward progress for 1. Yeah, give him 1 to the 33. Hustle play for KJ, but now third down and 9. The screenplays worked well tonight. We hadn't seen the screen much this year until tonight. It's worked well, but Ryder snipped it out there. Raider fans making some noise here on the home side. Clock stops with 7:10. Third down, 9 for the Bulldogs. On the 33, it's on the right hash now. KJ, take the snap, roll to the short side of the field, the right. Throws it back center of the field. Has Heighton. Boy, a lot of contact as Heighton tried to make the catch. But it falls incomplete. Good coverage back in the secondary. It falls incomplete. Fourth down and 9, and I think the Bulldogs are going to have to play defense here, punt the football back.
Yeah, and you need to punt it here. Again, not in a very good situation, not in a good yardage situation, field position, or down to go for it here. Plenty of time with over 7 minutes left to go. Punt this thing away. You're going to have to get another stop, and we've seen to do that. So, again, 3 timeouts, a lot of time left to have a lot of good things happen for the Wylie Bulldogs.
Bulldogs having trouble with personnel here. I don't think they have all 11 on the field, and they're going to have to burn a timeout with 7:04 left. And Wylie will burn their first timeout. Or actually, they might have taken a delay of game to save the timeout. And they do. Just some personnel issues for the punt team getting out on the field and getting set up. But I think that's a wise 5-yard penalty. Don't burn your timeout with 7:04 left.
I agree. Good snap. Guys, get a good wedge in to make sure you have plenty of time for the punt to get off and then get ready to play some defense.
Brady Clark in punt formation. It's a good snap. He'll get it off as Ryder plays return. It's a short punt. It will take a Wylie bounce and get across the 50 to about the Ryder 49, but short field here, 51 yards away, 40 at the 49. 6:56 left. Ryder 30, Wylie 24. Again, Wylie with 325 yards of offense. 10 of 17 for KJ for 241, 2 touchdowns. 7 carries for 50 yards for KJ. 8 carries for 24 for Landry Carlton tonight. Malachi has 5 for 6 yards, but a 2-yard touchdown. First and 10 here for Pitts and company. Pitts take the snap, handoff Gibbs, stretch of play, coming to the right. He's into Bulldog territory to about the 46. Landon Knoll, Colin Bruning again. 5 more for Gibbs. Gibbs now with 256 of rushing. Done that on 33 carries. Second down and 5 at the Wylie 46. So the clock hits 6:30 and counting. Pitts relays the call to his offensive lineman. Calls for the snap, stretch play. Gibbs coming right. 45-40 at the numbers. He's to the 35 and driven out of bounds there at the 35. 11 more for Gibbs. And the Raiders have it first down and 10 at the 35-yard line.
And we've seen Ken J. Johnson be able to make a field goal, so you want to be sure to get him stopped so he doesn't have an opportunity to come back on the field.
They'll mark it on the 34, a 12-yard gain, 1st and 10 from there. Play action, throw a little underneath slip screen, caught at the 30, 25, 20, and down to about the 17. First catch of the night for Baylor Wilson. Check that second catch of the night for Baylor Wilson. You see the 17, it's a pass and catch of 17. And the Raiders in the red zone here, 1st down and 10.
Yeah, I look for here to see a lot of Gibbs.
Clock still runs, 5:46, 5:45. 1st and 10, ball's on the 17. Gibbs is a step behind and offset to Pitt's left. Now we'll reset, he's offset to the right. Take the snap, Pitts counterplay up the middle, 15-10. Driving forward close to another 1st down. Gang tackled by the Bulldogs. They'll call him short after a 9-yard gain. 2nd down and 1. Ball's at the 8-yard line.
You can tell really Wylie trying to hold up and trying to rip it from Gibbs. Gibbs doing a good job holding on to it. But again, a lot of Bulldogs getting to the play and trying to rip the ball out.
Raiders again running that play clock. It's at 10. So just now getting to the line. 4:53 remaining. 2nd down and 1. Ball's at the 8. Pitts take the snap. Hand off Gibbs. He's been right at the line of scrimmage. Forward progress. Maybe to, I think he's short. 3rd down and goal coming up. The ball is in between the 8 and the 7-yard line. They need the 7 for a 1st down.
Bringing in fresh legs. Morgan coming back in for Gibbs. Fresh legs for the Ryder backfield.
3rd down, half a yard. Ball at the 8-yard line. Pitts take the snap. Hand off Morgan. Stretching right. Has a 1st down as he gets to the 5. Hayden Wright, Colin Bruning trying to strip that football. Just can't get it. It's 1st and goal Raiders. They're at the 4-yard line. And before the next snap, we'll be under 4 minutes. Gibbs is back in. He gets a 1-play rest. He's right back in.
Again, as you mentioned, clock definitely in favor of Ryder now as it's trickling down.
And 10 on the play clock as the Raiders get up to the line of scrimmage. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line. It's in motion into the backfield. Handoff Pitts right up the middle. He will barrel into the end zone. It's a Raider touchdown. So a 51-yard drive by the Raiders. And they are back up by 2 scores, 36-24 with an extra point to follow. It's Gibbs' 2nd touchdown tonight. Had one back in the 2nd quarter. He's in there from 4 yards out. Raiders will go for 2 here to try to make it a 14-point spread. They had an extra point blocked earlier, so they will go for 2. It's in motion into the backfield. Pitts rolling to the right, throw the out pattern, has a receiver out in the flat, and it's caught. It's caught by Logan McAllister for a 2-point conversion, and it's a 14-point spread. We've got 3:40 remaining tonight. Our new score, Ryder 38, Wiley 24. We'll step aside. We'll be back. This is a Bulldog football powered by Taylor Electric Cooperative on the Wiley Bulldog Sports Network, 101.7 The Raider.
This next sentence should be very soothing. Abilene Sports Connection has a jacuzzi hot tub with your name on it. These beauties are specifically designed to relieve whatever stress the world dishes out. And if it doesn't say jacuzzi on it, it just isn't the real deal. We invite you to come by the showroom and see for yourself how you'll save money and why jacuzzi hot tubs are the perfect way to enjoy your free time with friends and family. A world of relaxation awaits you at Abilene Sports Connection, 2950 North 1st in Abilene.
At Borland Soden & Partners, we're in our 3rd decade of providing high-quality, affordable dental care in Abilene and the Big Country. Our family-friendly clinic offers comprehensive dental care for adults and children. Anything from hygiene and preventative care to cosmetic dentistry and dental implants. And don't worry, we do emergency services too. Our team of professionals understands the latest dental techniques and technology and welcome your questions as we develop the perfect treatment plan for you. And best of all, we offer same-day appointments if you're in pain. So schedule your appointment today, and we'll see you soon.
38-24, Ryder by 14, 3:40 left on the clock. Here comes the Kenji Johnson kickoff here for the Raiders. We'll recap the Big Country scoring drive after the kickoff. Here it is. Landry Carlton will catch it on a bounce. He's at the 18, up the far sideline, 25-30. Flag comes out as Carlton tackled about the 32. This might be a block in the back, typically what you see on a kickoff. It's going to be a long field here for the Bulldogs. Now down 38-24 on the scoreboard with 3:34 left.
And again, Landry coming, have us a chance to make a little bit of run, and you just can't do those things. Blocking the back, it may be a little bit of questionable is on the side, but you're better off just eliminating that. Because again, that's one of those that backs it up. But again, we're able to score quick. Onside kicks, we've obviously seen crazy stuff, but score quick, and the fact that we still have our 3 timeouts are big too. But you got to obviously score really quick.
Big Country scoring drive for the Raiders. 7 plays, 51 yards, 3:16 off the clock. Jordan Gibbs a 4-yard touchdown run, 2-point conversion as well. 38-24, 3:34 left. 1st and 10, Wylie. They're on their own 18. 4 receivers set. Julius Lane is in the receiving corps. He's on the near side and trips. KJ takes a snap, scrambles to his left, surveys the field, throws it up, vertical route. He's got Hunter Hood all alone at the 50-yard line. He's out in the 40-35. A big-time pass and catch, 47 for Hunter Hood on his first catch of the night. The Bulldogs are in plus territory.
We got to get up a little bit faster, guys. Got to get up a little bit faster. Not sure if he was being held down and couldn't get up, but we got to get up a little bit quicker.
The clock at 3:22 stopped currently as they reset the chains. Now rolling again. 1st and 10 at the Ryder 35. KJ, straight drop, steps up in the pocket. Throw it up the near sideline, trying to hit Regala, and Regala's got it down inside the 10. They're going to say his first step was out of bounds, and it's incomplete.
I can assure you that was the wrong sideline to even remotely think that was going to be a catch.
Falls incomplete. Hunter Hood, again, 47 on the pass and catch on his first catch tonight. So 2nd and 10 now at the 35. 3:10 left, 38-24, Ryder by 14. Heighton and Regala on the near side. Evans and I believe Hood on the far side. Carlton offset to KJ's left. Send motion across the formation. That's Heighton. KJ, straight drop again. Rolls to his right with pressure. Throw it up the field. Caught on a slide. It's Regala down inside the 25. Mark him on the 20. 15 more and a Wylie Bulldog first down.
Regala starting on the left side. They send Heighton in motion. Take kids with him. And then Regala on the dragger cross.
All right on the 20. As we hit 3 minutes on this play. 1st and 10 Bulldogs. KJ straight drop with pressure. Evades it, steps up in the pocket, center of the field. He's got Heighton at the 10, at the 5. He's into the end zone. It's a Wylie Bulldog touchdown. KJ to Harrison Heighton. Harrison into the end zone for the first time tonight. It's reception touchdown number 7 on the year. We're back to a 1-score game. It's 38-30 with an extra point to follow. What a response for the Bulldogs.
Great job. Opportunity here. Brady Clark.
Clark can get it back to a one-score, 7-point game. Snap is back. Hold is down. Brady, it's up, and it is good. There is a flag on the play near sideline. I'm not sure what this is. I think it's an offsides or legal substitution, something on Ryder.
So what happened was you had a guy that's on PAT block or PAT defense, takes off running, coaches start yelling, get off. He goes out, comes back. Now, I guess your benefit, kick is good. How many sideline warnings do you get until it becomes a flag?
So Brady Clark's extra point is good. It's 38-31. Ryder with 2:54 left. We'll step aside, take the timeout. This is Wylie Bulldog Football, powered by Taylor Electric Cooperative. Wylie Bulldog Sports Network, 101.7 The Raider.
At Taylor Electric Cooperative, we are more than just the services we provide. For generations, we have been the link that has connected members to our local community. From those who remember when the lights were first turned on to those who rely daily on our high-speed fiber internet, we are here to make certain that those connections never dim. Because we understand that the most important connection we will ever make is the one we make together. At Taylor Electric, we have provided generations with services for living and connections for life.
Doctors and nurses are the foundation of healthcare, but it takes people from all different backgrounds, experiences, and education with unique talents and skills to fulfill our mission of providing high-quality healthcare, emphasizing excellence and compassion consistent with the healing ministry of Jesus Christ. Join our team of educators, nurses, accountants, pharmacists, environmental service techs, transporters, and more. Be part of something that matters. Be part of the mission. Apply today at hendrickhealth.org/careers.
38-31. There is no quit in the Bulldogs tonight. Got 2:54 left. Need one stop on the football back one more time. Brady Clark's got it teed up. Ryder anticipating onside kick. It's Liam Cisneros who actually kicks it, and he kicks it fairly deep. It's rolling around at the 10-yard line. It's picked up by Baylor Wilson. Did he take a knee? That's not a fair catch. He took a knee at the 10, didn't he?
Yes, he nailed it right there.
That was not a fair catch. He took it at the, I thought he took a knee at the 10.
Oh, Coach Martin may lose his mind. He did not call any kind of fair catch. It bounced around, and they've got it on the 25.
I'm not sure the rule, but they're marking it at the 25-yard line.
Phil Hill's probably going to send me a text in a moment. But again, it bounced. I guess maybe because he gave himself up.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Nonetheless, it's at the 25. Got 2:53 on the clock. Ryder 38, Wiley 31. Here's Pitts. Pitts and Gibbs in the backfield. Pitts, take a low snap, stretch play. Gibbs coming right. He's got the 25, which is the original line of scrimmage, push to the 29. 4 more for Gibbs. 2 stops in the next 6 yards.
And again, you're going to milk a lot of this. You're going to get down probably just under the 2-minute mark here. Again, we've been talking about spots. Spots are going to be important here on progress, so we don't get too far down. So spots are going to be big, good, quick tackles. Get them to the ground. And if we get a good stop here, I look for Coach Martin to call a timeout.
2nd and 6 at the 29. Play clock's at 10 as Ryder approaches the line of scrimmage. 2:12 and counting tonight. Pitts. Call for the snap. He's got it. Hand off Gibbs, right side. He gets the 30, maybe the 31, and push back. 2-yard gain, and I believe the Bulldogs are going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. 3rd down and 4 coming up for the Raiders with exactly 2 minutes left. That is just the first timeout that Wiley has used here in the second half. Ryder led 27-10 at halftime after a crazy last 2 minutes of play. But the Bulldogs have scratched back. They're back within 1 score. They need a 3rd down stop here at a 3rd down and 4. Ryder with 419 yards of offense. Wiley has 407. So very balanced. KJ's updated numbers, 13 of 20, 323 yards. 3 touchdown passes. Braden Regala tonight, 6 catches for 161. Harrison Heighton, 3 for 76. Braden with 2 touchdown receptions. Harrison now with 1. 3rd down and 4. 2 minutes left. Ryder 38, Wiley 31. I can only guess it's going to be the Jordan Gibbs show.
Jordan Gibbs may see Pitts try to keep it. But again, watch hard count. Watch a quick pass, get you on your heels. Bottom line is, let's get a stop.
3rd down and 4 at the 31. Pitts in the shotgun. Take the snap. He's going to keep it going left. He's met in the backfield. He's going to lose one. And there's a Bulldog timeout.
That clock's rolling. That clock's rolling. Again, this is where the clock is rolling. It's still rolling. He called timeout with 1:52-ish.
They should put some time back. It's at 1:50.
They've got to do that. Yep. I know we're at home, and I know, or we're on the road, and I know you got the old fall asleep on the old deal, but you know as well as I do, if you're running that clock, the timeout is coming.
1 minute, 53 seconds.
Yep, 153.
Hey, I was off by one, man. Price is right. I'd have got it right.
You're on it, Hodge. 153 they'll put on the clock. It's 4th down and 5. Wiley's going to get the football with a chance to go tie the football game.
And still have one timeout. Again, you mentioned it earlier, Andy, when we decided, Coach Martin said, hey, take the penalty, take the delay of game, keep that all 3 timeouts. That's important here. Now you got looks like it's 4th and 6 based on the stop. Again, stay put. They get the punt off. I don't think you have to come and try to block it, because when you go to try to block it, you open up running into and roughing. Let the punt get off. If it starts falling where it's nowhere near to be caught, make sure you know what to do. Secure it, get the ball in the offensive hands, and let's go make a play. Get a secure return here by Regala, and again, put yourself in a situation to go tie this thing up.
Caden Jones in punt formation stands at the 15. Regala stands at the 40. Here's the punt. Jones angle punts it to the near sideline. No chance for a return. It will hit at the 40. It will roll to the 37, and that's where the Bulldog offense has it. 1:45 left. Ryder 38. Wylie 31. 63 yards away from pay dirt. Bulldogs 1st down and 10.
You know, I can imagine those that are watching at home. Obviously we're in the press box on the home side. You got a lot of noise going on over here in the Rojo world. And now you've got Wylie, an opportunity. 38-31, 1:45 left, 1 timeout. Clock stops, find a way, be smart into the game decision.
1st and 10 on the 37. KJ, a straight drop. Steps up in the pocket. He can tuck it and run. He will. 40, 45, has a 1st down, 50. He's into the Ryder territory all the way to the 40-yard line. Senior signal caller KJ Long, a 23-yard run. 1st and 10 Bulldogs at the 40-yard line.
Again, you got to watch the clock set. Now he's rolling. 1:33, plenty of time. You have the 1 timeout.
1st and 10 on the 40. KJ, straight drop, penalty flag, false start here on the Bulldogs.
Okay, again, let's be ready. Go ahead. All right, Coach Kincaid, have that next play called. Bounces back because that clock is going to keep rolling. So you got to be sure ready. Maybe get KJ a breather here, but keep going in a time right now. But no, that clock is about to get rolling as soon as right now.
And it is rolling. 123, 122. 1st and 15 now for the Bulldogs. They're on the Ryder 45. 4 receivers set. Ball on the left hash. KJ, call for the snap. Straight drop. Steps up in the pocket. Center of the field. Post pattern. Braden Regala. Bulldog touchdown. 45 yards. KJ Long. Braden Regala. 38-37. Extra point to come.
Extra point to come. A lot of excitement. Everybody, hey, snap, hold, kick. Step in, make sure nobody comes through. Let's go. Here we go. Minute 3 left.
Brady Clark in for the extra point. And now a whistle and a timeout. Clay Martin's calling the timeout. Thinking about 2. 45-yard pass and catch. What a play call. KJ just steps up in the pocket and drills it for 45.
Great job again. We've got so we are here. You've seen a lot of these things going on, and this is an opportunity where you're probably gathering around asking some kids, hey, what do you got? We've called timeout. What you're about to see is make sure they don't start the play clock. They're blowing the whistle. We just had a flag.
This is a timeout. You can't throw a flag here. I'm not sure what the flag is. The official's coming over to the near sideline to talk to the Ryder coaches.
Yeah,
man. If this is like an unsportsmanlike, a kid said something to a ref, half the distance to the goal, I tell you what. We saw this at the end of the first half. And it went against. Bulldogs are going for 2. Here come the personnel changes. I think the Bulldogs are going for 2 here.
Well, I think it may a lot depend on what this conversation happens with the White Hat and Coach Martin. Sideline guy talking to Coach Bendel, giving his side of, hey, Coach, this is what happened. And now we're going to see and we're going to listen.
Unsportsmanlike conduct on the Raiders, half the distance to the goal. Bulldogs are going for 2. 38-37, a minute 3 left. The Bulldogs are going for 2. It's Wildcat. This is man on man right here. Wildcat. Malachi Daniels at the quarterback. Take the snap. Going off the left side. He is into the end zone. It's a 2-point conversion. It's good.
Okay, it's real important. It's a fantastic job. Get off the field. Good job. Good job. You got to like it. You got to like the call. A lot of conversation. You know as well that timeout. You want to talk about being mic'd up like NFL Network and NFL Films. I would have loved to know the conversation. But we know as well as anything, they've got 2 timeouts, a minute 3 left. Kick it deep. Play defense. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. If you left, you're disappointed. Flip over, turn off of baseball playoffs, and come back. Well, come back to Wylie football as we are here in Wichita Falls with a minute 3 left. No timeouts, which is fine. No timeouts. Up 39-38. We're gathering ourselves at the play call and the play. There you go. We're looking for pencils. All the things.
39-38 Wylie with 1:03 left.
Wylie, no timeouts. Ryder has 2. I look for Brady to kick this thing deep.
It's Liam Cisneros in to kick this time. 1:03 left. Wylie 39. Ryder 38. Ryder led 27-10 at the half. The Bulldogs have scratched and clawed and put it all out on the field. They've got 1:03 remaining. Cisneros in for the kick. Here it is. It comes to the near side. It's touched. It's loose. It's picked up all the way down inside the 10-yard line. Tobias Oliver still trying to find some ground. He won't even get back to the 20. He's down at the 19. Now, Ryder, all they need is a field goal. They don't have to drive the field, but they've got a long ways to go. It's 1st and 10 at their own 19. 55 seconds left. Ryder has 2 timeouts. Wylie 39. Ryder 38. 1st and 10, Raiders at their own 19-yard line.
Okay, be interesting to see what kind of defense Coach Hill dials up here. Prevent, you mentioned the field goal is where they only have to get. Again, that flag is still not moving, so not a lot of wind. Will they put pressure, keep everybody in front of you, keep them in bounds, force them to call the timeouts?
Pitts, shotgun, 4 receivers set. Take the snap, straight drop, looks to his right, throw the out pattern, skips in, it's incomplete. Intended for Tobias Oliver, a 10-yard out, skipped in front of him, it passed, falls incomplete. 51 seconds left, 2nd down and 10. Braden Regala is in the secondary, playing the free safety.
He's played some center field in his time. No, keep everything in front of you. You want to communicate here. Make sure you're on point and watch your keys. Here as we have some extra DBs.
2nd and 10 at the 19. Pitts, flare it out. It's Gibbs out in the flat. He's across the 20 to about the 23. He does get out of bounds, but a very short gain. 3rd down and 6 coming up at the 24. Or the 23, excuse me. 47 seconds left. 3rd down and 6. Clock is stopped as Gibbs ran out of bounds. 3rd and 6 at the 23. Empty backfield this time. 5 receiver sets in motion into the backfield. Throw underneath, slip screen. It's caught. Tackled. Ryan Price makes the tackle. Check that. It's Ryan Blake who makes the tackle. As the catch by Caden Jones. And they are going to give it a first down. 6 yards on the pass and catch. But more importantly, the clock will start as soon as the chains are set. Pitts now looks to his right, going to scramble. Still looking, throws it up, deep ball, and it's intercepted! Intercepted by Braden Regala! And the Bulldogs have the football with 25 seconds left. Sweet redemption for a defense that had their heart broken in San Angelo a few weeks ago. Sweet redemption for a defense. Braden Regala, the interception, and the Bulldogs are going to get out of Wichita Falls 2-0 in district play. There's a flag on the field. It's post-celebration, but the Bulldogs have the football with 25 seconds left.
Number 41.
Oops. We're going to get our crowd mic down to the sideline. We're going to get an interview here with Coach Martin in just a second. So you'll miss our crowd noise here for just a second, but the Bulldogs have the football left with 25 seconds left.
All right, the biggest thing is here, secure the snap, take the knee, make them call their 2 timeouts. Just take a knee, know where you are, secure it, take a knee, make them call the timeouts.
So Bulldogs have it at the 15-yard line. KJ, take the snap, take a knee. We'll see if Ryder even burns their timeouts. I don't even know if they're going to.
Just kind of keep your composure, hang out, let those snaps take place.
They will go ahead and call their timeouts. Nope, the clock's running. I'm a little surprised here. But they're going to let it run because a bad snap or a safety or anything crazy, and Ryder could win this thing. But the clock is running. The Bulldogs don't have to snap it. Bulldogs don't have to. Don't snap it. 4, 3, 2. The Wylie Bulldogs are getting out of Wichita Falls with a win.
Oh, wow.
From 17 points down at halftime, it's Wylie 39, Ryder 38. The district leader in District 2-5A is on the south side of Abilene. Bulldogs are 2-0. Your final score again, Wylie 39, Ryder 38. We're going to take a timeout. We'll get down to the field. We're going to hear from the head coach, Clay Martin, and we'll wrap this thing up. What a game it's been tonight. Glad you've been with us. This is Bulldog Football powered by Taylor Electric Cooperative. We're on the Wylie Bulldogs Sports Network, 1017 The Raider.
At Lawrence Hall in Abilene, fall is here, and so are new deliveries of vehicles. We have new cars, trucks, and SUVs in stock now to choose from, including those hard-to-find light-duty and heavy-duty trucks. Plus, more shipments are on the way, so if we don't have what you're looking for now, it might be here soon. And we're giving you our best offer for your current vehicle. So come see us at Lawrence Hall in Abilene, 1385 South Danville, or visit us online 24/7 at lawrencehallofabilenetx.com.
At Borland Soden Partners, we're in our 3rd decade of providing high-quality, affordable dental care in Abilene and the Big Country. Our family-friendly clinic offers comprehensive dental care for adults and children. Anything from hygiene and preventative care to cosmetic dentistry and dental implants. And don't worry, we do emergency services too. Our team of professionals understands the latest dental techniques and technology and welcome your questions as we develop the perfect treatment plan for you. And best of all, we offer same-day appointments if you're in pain. So schedule your appointment today, and we'll see you soon.
Doctors and nurses are the foundation of healthcare, but it takes people from all different backgrounds, experiences, and education with unique talents and skills to fulfill our mission of providing high-quality healthcare, emphasizing excellence and compassion consistent with the healing ministry of Jesus Christ. Join our team of educators, nurses, accountants, pharmacists, environmental service techs, transporters, and more. Be part of something that matters. Be part of the mission. Apply today at hendrickhealth.org/careers.
It's game time. No matter what challenge comes your way, Abilene Teachers Federal Credit Union is here to help you make a winning play. We'll coach you through even the toughest calls to help you keep the ball moving forward. That's right. Live in Taylor or Callahan counties? It's time to huddle up. Join the team today. Become a member at Abilene Teachers Federal Credit Union. Federally insured by NCUA.
Well, if you don't believe in the heart and resolve of a Wylie Bulldog, they just showed it to you. 39-38. Wylie down by 17 at half. Comes back and gets the win. They're 2-0 in district play. 39-38. The final score. We'll get down to Justin Holland here in just a minute with Coach Clay Martin. But Hodge, little jittery in the press box. How about that for a Thursday night special?
Yeah, we talked about how driving home would be difficult or be easy to stay awake on the way home from Central. It's going to be pretty easy to stay awake after this one. I've got people just texting away of watching and being at home and saying, what a game, oh my gosh, what a game. I've got memes of people just dancing around and all the things. And, you know, Andy, you said 30. Yeah. It was 38. You said 30, but we had the 38, but found a way. And again, a lot of questions. You know, that's why you get paid the big bucks. You make the decisions to take the points off the board, but then you make the decision, you know what? We're either coming out of here 2-0, and I love the confidence that he had. And you know, when your coach says, guys, get out there and do it. And Malachi, same play that we fumbled on, found a way to go in on Wildcat and get the 2-point conversion.
We'll get down to Justin Holland on the field with Coach Clay Martin. Justin?
Hey, Coach, great win tonight. Any final thoughts for our fans at home?
Oh, just the kids fought so hard. We talked about at halftime that if we just come out and execute, that we'd put ourselves in a great position to win, and that's exactly what we did.
Hey, Coach, great win tonight. Very good, very good. All right, back to you, Andy.
All right. Thank you, Justin Holland. Coach Clay Martin down there on the field. Whew, the Bulldogs get the win. And, hey, we talked about, I'm not sure if this is how we thought it would play out, but to take the next step in 5A, to be recognized as a program that's legitimate, you got to have a signature win like this, and now that tally mark is on the win column.
And how huge. We had a conversation. We stopped and had some supper and visited with a parent. He talked about, let's be on the other side of one of these.
Yep.
And that's what happened tonight. Defense came up big and big and big and big. So shout out to the defense, Coach Hill. Great job giving the ball back to the offense to put them in a position, to put the Bulldogs in a position to go down and, again, get the second chance. They didn't get it after they got the stop, gave up, wasn't able to score on that first stop, but then getting the ball back. And I'm going to tell you what I love is how, and Coach Martin talked about it with Justin, they never gave up and they kept fighting and believing in themselves. And these are games. Let me rephrase that. The 3 games that we had where we lost close ones, and again, I'm going back to that parent said, that's going to help you somewhere down the road. And I'm a firm believer, Andy, it helped tonight.
Hey, how about the defense? The defense who was just absolutely heartbroken in San Angelo 3 weeks ago on a crazy play. 3 takeaways tonight. And when it counted in the last minute, and Ryder had a chance, interception by the secondary, 39-38. Let's go home 2-0 in district play. Want to say Animal Health and Medical Center, our sponsor of our post-game show. We didn't forget about you, Animal Health and Medical Center. Animal Health and Medical Center, we treat your pets like valued family members they are. Great job. Special thanks to them. Abilene Glass and Mirror, our player of the game. Man alive. Team effort. Let's say that first. Team effort. Out of respect to Abilene Glass and Mirror, we're going to give it to one. And junior wide receiver, you can't say enough about him, Braden Regala.
Great job. Got that first touchdown to kind of kick things off early in the beginning of the game. Big touchdown and then the big interception. And I love the smart. Again, I go back to watching football and watching games. If you got kids at home, he knew to get down. Yep. There's no sense to keep running. He knew to get down, secure it, and then the best play and the best formation in football is the victory formation. Unfortunately, Ryder didn't want to call their timeout, so he only had to run it once.
Braden Regala stats tonight, 7 catches, 206 yards, and 3 touchdown receptions for the junior. Braden now on the year. I love this stat. He now has 10 touchdowns on the year. 9 of his 10 touchdowns are 25 yards or more, including all 3 tonight. Touchdown receptions of 30, 50, And the game winner of 45. I say the game winner, the 2-point conversion that followed the game winner. But Braden Regala tonight, 7 catches, 206 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Our Abilene Glass and Mirror player of the game. Since 1946, Abilene Glass and Mirror has been Abilene's preferred glass and mirror shop. You're sure to find what you're looking for. You can visit them online at AbileneGlass.com. A few other stats for you. KJ tonight finishes 14 of 21, 368 yards. And 4 touchdown passes. His other one went to Harrison Heighton. Harrison tonight 3 for 76 in the touchdown. Hunter Hood 1 for 46. Landry Carlton 2 catches for 24. And Malachi Daniels 2 for 17. On the ground, KJ tonight had 14 carries for 68. Landry 8 for 24. The Bulldogs total 470 yards, an even 100 on the ground, 370 through the air, 470 total. Compared to Ryder's 428. We do have to give credit where credit is due tonight. Jordan Gibbs, the senior running back for Wichita Falls Ryder. Tonight, he has 39 carries for 287 yards for Jordan Gibbs. Hodge, everything for this team is right out in front of them. Control their own destiny, 2-0 in district. Still a long ways to go. But you're going home from Wichita Falls 2-0.
Well, and again, I go back to, they literally looked at right now and took advantage of right now. They didn't look at back, oh, goodness, what are we going to do? They could have easily come out in the second half and said, let's get this thing over with. We, in the words of Seinfeld, yada, yada, yada. But instead, they came out, got a stop, and went and scored pretty quick. And really, the fourth quarter was huge because that third quarter, even though we scored, the third quarter kind of went by fast, and all of a sudden the fourth quarter became a Netflix series because it kept kind of dragging on, and we kept staying in it. And I just cannot get over, again, I'm glad our first experience, at least for me in the penalty box, was one that we get to go out of it victorious. And again, I appreciate everybody texting us and watching us. We can't thank you enough, the listeners and folks watching back home, and those that are here tonight. Again, and I know you're going to plug it. If you've not been to the Clay Martin Show, Tuesday would be a great time to kick that thing off and be there for. I'd love to get Clay Martin's take on halftime. What he can say, or one, secret-wise, and then what we had happen tonight. Just, it was a great job and a lot of fun, and I'm speechless, and it takes a lot for Hodge to be speechless.
As Hodge segued there, the Clay Martin Show, the Wylie Bulldogs Sports Zone with head coach Clay Martin. Tuesday nights at 6 o'clock. We're live at the Shed Market. Clay Martin will be there to break this one down live and in person, and why don't you come listen and enjoy some great food at the Shed Market. Tuesday night, 6 o'clock. We'll be there to recap this one and get ready for game number 3 in district as Lubbock High is coming to town next week. Hodge, what time you got to be at work in the morning?
I've got to be
early.
I got to kick off. I'll swing through La Pop a little after 6, and then be at the station about 6:30, ready to talk. I'll talk this game. I'll talk baseball playoffs and all the things. So it'll be early.
We'll have bloodshot eyes, but we will have a smile on our face too. Hodge, enjoyed it, man. We'll enjoy the trip back home. We'll see you at Hugh Sanford next Friday night.
Sounds good.
As that wraps things up, we're going to wrap things up here. So many people to thank as a part of this. I want to say great job by the Wylie Bulldog production staff. That's a high school group, guys. That's high school students at Wylie High School putting this game on the broadcast airwaves for you. Great job by Justin Holland and the Wylie AV, Wylie Bulldogs production crew. Awesome job, guys. Kudos to all of you for what you do. We want to say a special thanks to all of our sponsors. Again, Abilene Glass and Mirror for our player of the game, Animal Health and Medical Center, our post-game show, all of our other great sponsors, Abilene Sports Connection, Planet Fitness, The Shed Market, Hendrick Clinic Bone and Joint, First Financial Bank, Borland Sobin and Partners Dentistry, Big Country Tire, 101.7 The Raider, our radio home for Wylie Bulldog football, Pest Patrol, Intune Music and Sound, Lawrence Hall Chevrolet, and our title sponsor of Wylie Bulldog football, Taylor Electric Cooperative, still owned by its members that serve, still neighbors working for neighbors. Next time we'll talk to you again is Tuesday night, the Wylie Bulldog Sports Zone with head coach Clay Martin. And then we will talk to you from Hugh Sandifer Stadium next Friday night. 7 o'clock as the Bulldogs will play host to the Lubbock High Westerners. 7 o'clock kickoff will be on the broadcast airwaves at 6:45. Our last thanks, it always goes out to you, as Hodge said too. It goes out to you, the purple and gold, the great supporter of Wylie ISD and the kids of Wylie High School. Thanks for all you do for making Bulldog Nation such a special place to be. Our final score from Memorial Stadium in Wichita Falls, Wylie 39, Wichita Falls Ryder 38. For everybody involved, for the Hodge, Ryan Holmes, I'm Andy Penny. We'll talk to you down the road. Until then, take care. Have a great weekend. God bless you. So long, everybody.